to put it on my D drive.
All my games are on my D drive.
If you buy me an entirely new computer, I'll play it with you.
Ooh.
222 gigs for the full game.
Yeah.
Now, if you
absurd.
only have Warzone, it's probably only 190.
That's still
Only
absurd.
190.
I'm surprised. Oh, right, because the campaign. Yeah, the campaign. Because the multiplayer's not going to add anything, because almost every map is in the Warzone map anyway.
Yeah, like it'll hardly add. Yeah, probably.
But the campaign with the 4K res videos and the
I see.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Don't know why the fuck companies don't let you
uninstall packages. Hey, Noah, do you want to hear something funny?
Hey, Mark, I don't want to hear.
You can uninstall the campaign on consoles.
I know you can.
PC.
I was more specifically going to say, you should totally be allowed to say, I do not want any textures for 4K. And then, like, cut your download size in half. Because
for sure.
There's, like, no excuse. What if they say, well, we use the 4K textures anyways in just downscale. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
That's just like a recipe for horrible performance.
Yeah, and speaking of games with horrible performance, Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Honestly, I thought you were going to say D&D.
No, D&D's always got perfect graphical performance based on the DM that you have.
Cough, cough.
Mark, are you equivalent to a 2080 Ti?
No. I'm more like dual firing, like the old 1060s that aren't very good, but you got two of them, so it manages quite a lot.
My first video card was a 7870.
78. Oh my god, that's ancient.
My brain is the equivalent of you downloading RAM.
Download more RAM.
Dude, they have sweet merch. We're live, right?
We've been live for a while.
Anyway, who wants to recap?
We just talked about Call of Duty for 4 hours.
Izzy's last, so
3.5.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
So wait, no, are you taking jot notes, or am I gonna try and?
Here,
I'll take
both of you. Work together. We're a party, not a.
Okay. Do your recap. I'm gonna run to the mailbox outside the house really quick. But
I will just use a sticky note on my computer. The session.
I'm sure all Ben
Troy
having something.
Got yote into the DM bag of player holding.
Fortnite dances in asterisk.
I
guess I can do the recap.
For all intensive purposes, when you guys do wake up, Troy's not come back.
He's dead.
He's having a peyote trip in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
having a pleasurable time.
Meta knowledge, you all know that he rolled a 69 to meet with the god of pleasure.
Yeah,
so
that is my last note in this entire page. Just Troy goes to the realm of vengeance with a 69 roll and nice next to it.
Nice.
So I guess for a recap of what happened yesterday, we went to the capital of pleasure because we had to deliver
the city
a
of
ladder.
pleasure. It's
City
the capital
of
I have the map on the screen. Caesar, yes, Caesar.
Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. Oh, hello.
Is that a salad?
Oh, you guys figured it out. Fuck. The reason there's no Caesar salad is because there's a Caesar salad. Anyway.
Did it show up?
Oh no.
Yeah, it did.
Okay,
with the weird hypno-toad cat.
Yeah, I need to replace those gifts at some point. I've been really lazy about that.
So we went to the desert, to the city of pleasure. We stumbled upon some pink Ginzi.
It's just Ginzi. It's also everyone spelt it wrong. I'm gonna put it in.
Didn't I correct it?
Chat. You might have, but like just for everyone else who hasn't looked at the notes yet, it is literally just spelt like this, and there's nothing else there. It's just Ginzi. It's just Ginzi.
Do you want to know how I spelled it?
Please, Noah, stop. Yeah, you can. I don't know. Nice, GH. That was close though. That's arguably closer than Ben because Ben was like JIN''SEI, and I'm like, why? Anyway, Jinsei or something. I don't know. It's Jinsei. There's no apostrophes or anything. There's no accents.
We don't have a Jinsei in this, so we'll continue on. We stumbled upon those demons. They had snakes. Snakes hit hard. We stumbled upon their camp where we fought them, where the Jinsei had some weird mechanical things on their heads. Nami was able to take one of them off, and we also found a meteor in the crash site, and we also got which had a sword lodged into it.
Yep. We do have the card, so if you would like to look at it, I believe you can look.
Continue doing your update. I'll do one more pass of the thing, because I want to know if it got here. I'm so confused.
We arrived to the City of Pleasure. We met Val's uncle and aunt, and their daughters.
Son and daughter. Son and daughter, yeah.
Daughter. We delivered the letter. We encountered the Dark Prince, and Troy went to a trip to the realm of Vengeance's realm with a nice roll, a very nice roll.
Exactly.
And that's where we are now in the morning.
Oh, lovely. A package has to be in
there. Oh, hey, Mark, that means you have to roll the number of dice numbers.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. Did you have a dream last night? Or was it the night before?
He had a dream. I have it noted here.
Last night?
Yeah.
No, it had to have been last night because since you guys got here, you haven't had any.
Okay.
So I need to find my dice. So give me a second. I'm walking over to get them because they're on the other side of the room on the fucking floor for some reason. I don't know why the fuck I did that.
Do you have a dent on your wall yet from being upset with them after every session, just throwing the dice bag across the room?
It's not a bag. It's a jar.
Oh.
If I threw the jar across the room, we'd be having problems. Also, Gun is back now.
What?
I clicked. I was on a different server and I accidentally clicked.
Ah, got it.
Nice.
Okay. So if you had a dream last night and that was on 3 numbers, this night's on 4. So pick 4 numbers on a d20.
Will it ever go down to 0?
1.
Is it possible?
Every time it gets 1, it gets more likely.
But if we know if he doesn't get 1, it's less likely.
Yeah. So you said 1, 20. Gun?
6.
Gun.
6.
13.
13. Was that a 6? That's a 9.
69. Nice.
That's close.
So that was the roll for the.
Yeah. So no dream.
Nightmare.
You're good.
Okay.
They're not always nightmares. The last one wasn't a nightmare. Was the last one nightmare? No, the last one was a nightmare.
The last one she got decapitated. Yeah.
Yeah, the last one was a nightmare. The one before that wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah.
Was the last one a nightmare? The last one was the one where she lost her head.
Well, no, the last one I have noted down was the man reaches hand out in desert.
Oh, the sun?
Before.
Yeah.
I thought that was the previous one. Because the last one you didn't. The last one you went out to do something for notes, and then I sent it to you over DMs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were doing the dishes. You were doing the dishes.
Yes. Ah, there we go. Okay. I will transpose this to not get buried.
Do you want me to just copy and paste it for you?
No, I have it. It's just in case we end up.
I know, but I sent it to you as an image, so like.
Yeah. It's fine. Oh, I can transpose.
Cuckoo.
By the way, do we ever get the new icon for Pebbles?
No, I didn't fucking.
Whatever.
Here, I have it. I think Isabel, did you sent this one to me, didn't you?
I think I sent it and I also put it into the group.
Okay, you put it. Did you put it into the file where all of them are?
Yeah, it's in the folder.
Okay, cool. I can get it from there then. Because like, if you managed to not put it in there, I probably would have been upset.
I think I might. I think I did. I'm pretty sure.
There's Pebbles, yes.
Yeah.
The rock boy, the sandstone boy.
Add comment.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And then I'm starting to run into a problem, and I'm gonna have to clean this out. I actually have hit my limit on unique assets that I can have, so I had to delete a few of the old ones. But we should be fine because I deleted a handful. Yeah, I can upload it, no problem. Okay, now Pebbles is actually an ally instead of an enemy.
It's a different color than us. Oh no.
Yeah, I made him.
Well, he's not a player; he's an ally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not an ally.
A player. Yeah, he's technically a player. So.
He's a player-controlled entity.
Yeah, because he's not an ally specifically.
So yeah, I guess for now on we'll say Green is also ally.
Done. Green's always been ally.
What do you mean from now on?
I mean ally and people-controlled stuff.
Well, not necessarily.
Stuff. Unless we have like.
Okay, who the fuck's watching a video? Noah.
No.
What?
Every time.
I'm gonna kick you in the teeth.
I love how my fucking mic doesn't actually somehow gets the noise from my.
No, I mean like hanging out with Mark before it was like that too. I consistently was able to just watch the video through his.
Noah's model's upside down because he has a disadvantage on the next roll he makes because he's a douchebag.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so you guys wake up. Arana is not dying, which is good. You know, it's not always great
Currently
when Arana
alive.
wakes up dying. Yeah, Troy's not back. So Troy's not here right now. There's a very hearty like feast of a breakfast being prepared because these people eat like just hedonists all the time. But yeah, so you guys get a hearty meal.
It was great.
You get 10 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
You'll need
it. Don't say that.
Damn, my.
So meta knowledge. Let's go get some healing potions.
Yeah.
It's not meta knowledge as the DM just whispered it right now.
Well, the thing is, even it's not meta knowledge.
We're on stream, right?
Yeah, we're on stream.
We are.
Yeah.
So all the players, please mute up. I'm going to talk to the people, and you don't get to hear.
Pit of hell.
Yeah.
Wait, I have spider spices, and I have them listed as Pit of Hell, Cloud 9, and then +3 generic spices.
So what? You know, like cinnamon, clove.
Wait, where did you get? Oh, wait, I know what you're talking
spices.
About. Yeah, the spices from Spider-Man. Okay, what are you guys doing? Going outside?
Healing potions.
Find some healing potions? Sure. So you guys go outside, you find a shop. It's actually relatively difficult in the city to find an adventurer's shop because, again, that's not what this place is for.
I mean, I figured healing potions would be relatively commonplace here.
A little, but it's more like they're in the system and they're not purchased from shops.
Well, you can
find
somewhere to get them then, right? Like that's
right. You guys do find it. It's just not easy, like I said.
Yeah.
And they're a lot more expensive than they usually are. So if I can't recall exactly how much healing potions are.
I have a link here. Copy. I don't know if it'll tell me how much it is. 50 gold pieces.
50 gold? Okay, yeah, they'd definitely be 75.
That makes sense. I just wanted one.
Just one?
It's because Val can't get anyone up on her own. Like up, right? And so it's probably good to have one on hand, at least. So that's what she's going to do. I will pay for the 75 gold pieces for the one. And then I will get the one.
Cool. Does anyone else want to get some healing potions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
75 each.
Can I get a? It's not a 12-pack. Can I get like a?
Can we get a 6-pack of healing potions?
An even 10.
6-pack.
Can I get a 6?
You can buy as many as you want, but there's no discount for buying lots because you're literally like walking into a shop that sells like these individual perfume bottles, basically. So you're basically buying premium healing potions that do the same thing.
Has the is Bucka beer a thing? Bucka healing potion?
Fucking no.
It's not a beer, I guess. It's probably like a shot of like whiskey.
Mom, I need an allowance. I spent it all on a cursed item.
Oop. I think I have enough left. How many did you want, Nami? I could share some of what I've got left with you.
I just need 17, and I'll buy one.
Okay. You can have 17 of mine, so I'll deduct that from me. Just because I still have all the stuff that I looted from that demons, right?
Didn't even. I don't think you told us.
I can't remember.
Never did.
I can't remember. Was it your minor action? Can it be used for movement?
A minor action.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? So
movement can be a minor action.
Yes, but the problem is in actual 4E, using the dash action just lets you move 2 more squares.
Gross.
So that's why you can use your minor action for it. In this case, the only person I would let do that is Noah because he's a rogue class.
I mean, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if it was one way or the other because I was just like, is it possible for Val to teleport in, pass a potion, murder someone, and then teleport out? And the answer is no.
Considering in 4E using a healing potion is a full action, no.
Well, no, but an object interaction just to pass it over, right?
Oh, to pass it over.
Also, 4E potion is minor action.
Minor action? Yeah. Oh, you're right. Minor action. Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise you could use second wind as a full action.
Because second wind is a standard.
Oh, but yeah, that's actually the thing. I guess it's one of those I could just take a fucking.
It's kind of funny because the reason that Potion of Healing is the only healing potion in this format is because it's based on your surge value and it's not just dice.
No, it's not based on your surge value. It gives you 10.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. It's just 10, but it still consumes a healing surge.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like it's nice for a little bit extra.
Better than.
It's worse than my surge value.
But it's still better than a potion of cure light wounds at 20 gold apiece.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I doubt we'll be able to get.
I'll buy 5, Mark.
Sure. Just mark the gold down. Put it in your inventory.
Snort this another 5 just so we have an even.
Lots of healing potions around. Yep. I'm glad you guys are actually trying.
Well, we don't have Troy, so we have to try.
Val won't die. Probably.
We're replacing Troy with things. Filling in our sorrow.
Troy just stays back. I guess theoretically Troy could just be T-posing back at the fucking house.
Nope. Troy did not return to the house. He told me that specifically.
Okay, fair enough. I guess Troy is just specifically T-posing in like a brothel.
Somewhere. Who knows?
I don't know.
Anyway, once you guys have done a bunch of shopping, you do get approached by the demon lady, Guy, that you met from the embassy. And she looks at you all and goes, I didn't really want to come and talk to you people again, but someone's asking for all the adventurers in town, and you're all adventurers.
We could just be not in town, but we're missing someone right now.
Look, he said it was pretty urgent, and normally I don't see people wearing lots of gold armor panicking, so I'd probably go help them.
Yeah.
Right. What's the situation?
Yeah.
I have literally no idea.
Jellyfish they're panicking. It's not like I got platinum armor or anything.
Let's
diamond armor. It's better than gold.
But soon you will get netherite armor.
I guess I'll help.
Okay, well, he's at the embassy and he won't leave me alone, so...
Let's go.
So she brings you back to the embassy, and you do see it's the Sunwalker that you guys had met a while ago from in the Spire. The first one you guys saw, right? He was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one.
Wait, did I not have his name written down?
You did not have his name written down. So I forgot his name.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a 2 to 3 letter name.
There's no way. Did I?
Dead serious. You said in your notes, it
Oh
said,
God, it says
first time I saw Sunwalker, he was on fire. Very sad day. I can double check Ben's. You got his name because I remember it was a very short name. It might have just been Go. But I will double check Ben's notes because I think I have access to them really quick. But basically, yes, he is pacing in spot with 2 other Sunwalkers. And the lady goes over to her office that he's pacing outside of and just kind of like goes in and then closes the door slowly, and then you just hear the latch click on the other side.
I can teleport through the door. It's fine.
Can I fit through the door? That's the question.
I feel like you die.
How small can I fit in areas?
Eyeballs? I always assume it's eyeballs. Like I mean, like for squid and stuff, it's the size of their eyeball and the size of their beak that limits it.
Yeah, the size of their beak only.
No, looks like I don't have it from Ben. So we're gonna go with Go, just Go, because that is what I thought it was, but I'm not 100% sure.
You're wrong, like more than 50% of the time, is in my experience.
Say again, Nami?
Why is that guy in fire?
He's not on fire. He's not on fire right now.
Why would he be on fire?
No, he's not on fire right now. He's just he's a bald eagle. He's a bald eagle. That was written in Isabel's journal. She's a bald eagle with like very shiny gold armor. And even then, Cubed, Nami would know what a Sunwalker is.
Yeah, but I don't know this specific person because I wasn't in the group at the time.
Yes, correct. But you would know that Sunwalkers light on fire. You're a little bit more versed in them. You've seen them fight before. Anyway, so yeah, you arrive. The lady locks herself in her room, and then he looks over you and goes, "Oh, it's good to see you all again. Unfortunate timing, though, I suppose."
Why is that?
Well, from my reports, we have sightings of a body snatcher. And we need as many people as we can to take it down.
That better not be my parents.
I don't think your parents do
or
that.
My mom.
I don't think she does that so literally.
I will take, if people want to, dungeoneering checks on what a dungeoneering or religion checks on what a body snatcher is in regard to Christian are.
My religion
that one already.
DM, I do that.
DM, I do that. Wow. It's not high enough, guys. There we go. Noah got it. But I'm not even going to let Noah know because he doesn't know what it is. I should have mentioned that Noah would have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's why I'm taking it literally, as in spiders kidnap people.
If you add a 6 gun, you will have a high enough check
DC
to know what it is.
Ta-da! I had a 6.
So 20. These are colossal snake demons from Jinzi culture. When I say colossal, I mean like city swallowing. Like they're called body snatchers, which is a little like, I mean, it's objectively correct, but
okay, yeah, but that's like saying, a 60-foot sinkhole is just a sinkhole.
Well, yeah, it is.
I mean,
right?
it swallowed up half your house, but I mean, it's still just a sinkhole.
The creature specifically generally hits cities at night when the guards are light, and it will just basically abduct as much of the population as possible and integrate it into its own flesh. It's
I don't like the sound of that.
Horrifying monster. But there's
never
only
gonna
been
sleep in the city again.
there's only been a handful of sightings ever, and they haven't attacked a city in years.
What if we just take the city
and push it someplace else?
I don't know. That's what I'm imagining.
Wait, is the bodies? My personal theory is the body snatchers are the adult forms of those snake monsters we found in the desert.
It's very possible.
Yes.
But yeah, so you know that it's gonna be a hell of a time. And the Sunwalker looks at you guys and goes, "We have ordnance, so we have a decent chance. We just need more people. So if all 4 of you would like to come, we'd be happy to, compensate you for potentially saving multitudes of cities.
Well,
Sure,
we
but
surely
what are we
don't
doing?
want to get eaten alive and turn into a snake monster, sir. Sure.
So what are we doing?
Works for me.
Get whatever you think you'll need for supplies. We have a caravan set up at the edge of town. We're going to be going as soon as you guys are ready. We've gotten all the other adventurers we could already.
So what are we doing? Are we fighting it? Are we trying to restrain it so that you can drop ordnance on it? Like what's going on?
We're going to get there, see what the situation is, and figure it out then. When the creature's not hunting, it's pretty docile.
Docile up until a bunch of people try to blow it up.
Ordnance on it, yes.
All right.
But any resources you think we will spot you, cash you might need. So we will basically bring us your receipts and we'll pay you back.
Okay.
No.
So what we do now?
What's the stipulation on that? Because I mean,
obviously, keep it from being. Honestly, I don't even know what you would find in this city worth bringing. This is not a city built for combat. This is a city built for coming here and relaxing. And there's a giant snake outside that's going to eat it.
Right now.
Do we just give it Vecna's puzzle box and have it just...
Vec who?
Bag of holding and a portable hole.
We put the entire town in the bag of holding.
The entire town in the bag of holding. Hell yeah.
Oh, so... Rod of Smiles.
Just, Rod of Smiles to make the giant. What's the DC on Rod of Smiles?
I think it's 15.
15. It could fail that because it's like a wisdom saving throw probably.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving. Well, I mean, it's 5e, so it doesn't work.
3 million gold, because I mean, we could see if somebody's got a particularly fancy lyre lying around.
No, if you need a budget, to keep it under about 1,000 gold each. Okay.
Each.
So tempted to just go buy 1,000 gold of healing potion.
You could. You could.
That's a little bit less than 10. That's
more than 10.
Sorry, it's a little bit more than 10. It's 15, I think.
Yeah, give or take. It's 15 exactly, actually.
Yeah. So you could actually.
I didn't say about 15. I said it's 15, I think. But yeah. But also, let me go look. It's fine.
Why'd I make all of these Shugumo tokens when none of you people will even do anything there without saying my nightmares?
My nightmares.
Oh no, Val has plans. Val has plans.
Val's always has plans.
Val has plans. Damn it, it's 3,000 gold pieces.
I'm just trying to figure out how high of a level of alchemist fire you could buy.
For 1,000 gold.
He didn't say they had ordnance. Would you like to pursue that information more?
Yes.
Oh, I can find a Cape of the Monza back.
In terms of ordnance, they have what's called Spear of the Sun, which is a heavy weapons battery that the
I am heavy weapons guy.
Have access to, and also tons of dynamite. Just metric fuckloads of dynamite.
Would there be anywhere we could get a jolt flask? It's a level 15 1,000 gold flashbang.
Oh my god.
It gives it's a plus 18 versus fortitude, and on the hit the target is dazed.
Let me tell you now.
I was about to say, I'd imagine that worm is.
This thing is immune to almost all debuffs. And in that regard, if you guys are bringing abilities that only debuff and don't do damage and have the choice of bringing something else, I would suggest that.
Alright, give me 30 minutes to reroll my character.
I feel like it'd be longer than 30 minutes.
IRL.
Let me just go look up the blaster version of the shaman class build, and we're done.
Hey, if Val dies, this is the best place to switch to Chalk, objectively.
Yeah. I was going to ask, can I make a dungeoneering check to see what it could actually be weak against?
Yeah, sure.
Big brain.
I'll give you advantage roll again.
All right.
I feel like. Oh, okay.
23. I'm giving you advantage because you have fought these small snakes, and this is indeed an adult snake. Fire good.
Fire, very good.
Fire good. So,
however, there's one caveat. Because this snake has aged for so long, it actually has gotten a hardened layer of armor over most of its body that needs to be cracked open before it's susceptible to any real damage.
Oh, goddammit, Safi Jiva.
Can we...
The one thing I was going to say, which is kind of meta-breaking, but I feel like it's important to roll out. Will there be a point, possibly now, where you will rule that my Venom Handmaster is simply not enough to overcome immunity of something?
I will say no, because I don't care if you're doing poison damage to this creature.
Okay.
Oh, it's immune to poison.
No, it isn't. It is immune to poison, but he actually ignores it with his ability, and I don't care that he ignores it.
Okay.
Okay.
In some cases later on, I may. Like in the case of you fighting an iron golem, poison is not going to do any damage to it.
That's reasonable.
Because it's made of metal.
Just say it's acidic, it's fine.
Yeah, that's very fair. Like, I think I'm okay with taking it to like a reasonable...
A logical
especially
end.
if the poison is designed to kill a living thing. Yeah. Whereas, like, I have a poison that's basically like thermite. That I feel like would be more...
It's basically thermite in that it gets extremely hot and melts through steel.
I mean, that would kill a person.
Biological things, but...
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that was just a off-meta question. The main thing I'd want to be trying to get these people bankroll is lots of drugs.
I was gonna say, like, if we put Haru in a brothel for 3 weeks, do you think we could pay off a loan of 45 grand?
Oh, I see.
Wait, I'm the whore here? I thought I was getting to spend 45 grand in a brothel.
No. We need you as the security for a loan to get a single flask of very expensive firebomb.
Is this because I have 6 arms?
You know what? Not intentionally, but you know what? You keep talking like that, keep selling yourself, upselling yourself.
Rana didn't have a nightmare today. Is she okay? Should I be worried about any?
Rana, we don't have 3 weeks.
That's why we get the money now, and he works it off later.
Ben just writes Jesus.
Oh no, he's listening.
He's watching.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, well,
no. I mean, it's not the.
Yeah, it's the
fire. You like above game said it was made out of metal, right?
What? 29 versus reflex?
What
the fuck? That's the alchemist fire he listed. It has plus 29
Mark.
Oh, okay.
It's a level 26 item. This is for epic tier.
I get it. But do you know what the reflex save is on the demo Gorgon, which is level 30?
26.
No, it's like 25.
So,
yes!
The thing I would ask though is, or I guess that's like literally the only thing. So it's really not that good of damage.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that's the funniest part is that it deals half damage on a miss.
Okay, well, I mean, there's just
in case it's literally
there's a version of this at the same price point where it does, I think, 1 dice less of fire damage, but ongoing 15 acid damage.
Better. Anyway, no, this creature's not made of metal. Gun, I'm sorry if you got that impression.
Okay.
It's heavily armored. Like its skin is its scales have basically almost turned to rock.
Okay, so a rust bomb wouldn't do anything.
No, a rust bomb would do nothing.
Also, for an item that is 125,000 gold, giving something -1 to AC until the end of the encounter seems kinda lame.
Oh god, it's useless. Okay, so you guys, you bought some healing potions with the extra gold that you've been accrued.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in particular you wanted to get?
I
can get drugs.
I would go to a drugstore and I would want to be asking about different kinds of drugs that can help in combat.
So protection, offense, or speed?
Let's start with speed, which I'm pretty sure the answer will be speed.
Speed is good for giving you basically an extra action on all of your turns.
What?
Yes, if you take speed, you will have 1 extra action on every turn.
For how long?
For it's actually like a save. You make a save at the end of every turn you have it, and as soon as you fail the save, it goes away.
Is it a standard action to take drugs?
It is a minor action.
Oh, so you get.
So if I take it and then I get 2 actions on that turn, and then I save at the end of the turn to see if it stays.
Yeah, you could ready your minor action to take drugs.
I have a question. I have a question for that.
Yes,
can he use an action point to have 3 turns? 3 actions.
3 actions, yes.
Yes.
You could action surge in a turn to have 3 actions in 1 turn.
With the drugs.
With the drugs, yeah.
Cool.
So speed gives you extra actions. There are other ones though. There's Octane, which will give you a 2nd initiative.
Wait, 2 turns?
Yes, but every time you take Octane, your movement speed is halved. So you'll have 2 turns, but you'll be restricted in how fast you can move. Basically, like, your body can't, like, comprehend as much as it's doing, so it has to take its time. You also have disadvantage on skill checks.
Okay, that's so like -2. Is that -2 to hit and stuff too, or just skill checks?
No, just skill checks.
Attachment skill checks are typically different.
Yeah. And then the last speed one is Amp, and it will double your movement speed. If you start mixing these drugs, it will have extremely bad consequences. Just keep that in mind.
You'll talk to vengeance.
So, in terms of mixing as well, somewhat meta, somewhat in-game, once the effects of one wear off, is it safe to take another one?
Yes.
Or is there a time period I have to wait?
When most of these drugs wear off, you will be hit by a downside as well.
Right.
I heard drugs didn't have downsides.
They don't have downsides in the sense that they're not addictive. Like, you can have as many as you want, and you'll never be like, wow, I need to have more, or I will die.
I just need to have more, else I'll be sad as a player.
Yeah, it's downsides in the sense that, like, yeah, your body just went through speed, and it can barely recover. But it's fun.
Good times. Yeah, that's reasonable. So then for protection.
So protection, there's burnout.
So talking. Yeah, burnout. We mentioned
which will half damage you take while active, but it will double damage you take when it wears off.
For how long?
It's the same as all the other drugs. It goes until you fail a save. You make a save at the end of every turn. As long as you succeed the save, you keep the drug going.
So for the downsides, do they just last as long as the drug lasts?
That was a question I had.
No, the downsides are also save ends.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just save ends after that. Okay, that works.
Save at the end of your turn, I assume?
You'll be making a lot of save throws. Yes, it's just like a normal saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Then burnout. What else for defense?
Burnout. There's also Iron Wall, which will make you unable to move, but make you immune to damage while under its effects. The downside is when it wears off, you take half of the damage you accrued while you were immune to damage.
You could die.
You could straight up die.
Yeah.
What if you keep taking more drugs?
Keep postponing
never move again.
it.
But keep requiring drugs. Basically, you become the God Emperor of mankind.
Yep. And then the last one just gives you resist 5 to everything, and then when it wears off, it's vulnerable 5 to everything.
What's
And
the last one called?
it's called Safeguard.
Good time.
So what happens if you have vulnerable 5 to everything and resist 10 to everything?
You have
it evens out. Like
you have resist 5 to everything.
Okay.
Yeah. The nice thing about like the resist 5 like that is the numbers are just the damage reduction. It's straight.
Yeah,
Is there an alchemy shop anywhere that we could get like low grade alchemist fire from, or?
Yeah. Arguably, you could probably find it at a drugstore because it's something that is used in some of these drugs.
Oh, okay.
Instead of throwing it, you just drink it.
So, which level? What?
You could pretty much get any level you want because the drugs get that strong as well.
Okay.
Like the drugs that don't auto scale, basically.
Mm.
All right.
So do you specifically have in mind if I mix 2 drugs, what'll happen?
No, I have a table of 20 random effects that will happen if you start mixing drugs, and one of them does make you have a heart attack.
I can
a heart attack and I go down, or heart attack and I die.
Heart attack and you take 10d10 damage.
Might die.
So you can still live.
There,
do it again.
Bill, I'll get 3 vials of the
Question.
Deal 3d6 damage ones.
Sure.
Okay.
What's up, Izzy?
So 10d10 damage from the heart attack, but what if you are currently under the effects of the one that gives you immune damage?
It's okay, so damage you take from a heart attack can't be prevented.
All right.
Okay.
It's basically true damage.
Just wanted to just confirm that,
Yeah, even if you can't feel any pain, having a heart attack means your heart still stops.
I just wanted to confirm, right? Like that.
What? But my heart's made out of iron.
It doesn't make you iron. That's not what it's just. Anyway, moving on.
Also,
Yeah, with flour.
So while Haru gets drugs 101, I'll skedaddle and try and find the.
Sure. I hope you're
actually
writing
have
all
that.
these down somewhere, Noah, because I'm gonna want to send it to me at some point.
I'm literally writing them all down now. The last one we have is just attack stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay, so there's I'm only doing 3 of each just because that's what this shop has. So there's Fireheart, which as a fun fact has a tendency to give people who take it heartburn, but also it lights you on fire and makes you deal 5 fire damage to all enemies within 10 feet of you every turn.
Enemies or everyone?
That's a close burst too.
It's enemies, or no, sorry, it is all creatures within 10 feet of you, including yourself.
To every turn.
Yeah, like at the end of every one of your turns. Additionally, it lets you, when you hit something with a melee attack, choose to do fire damage.
Doesn't do additive damage.
No, it doesn't do additive. You're already burning everything around you every turn. You don't need to add more damage to your melee attacks. It just lets you make fire. There's the equivalent of steroids in this world, which is called jacked. And
Daniel looks jacked.
It sets your strength score to 35. But afterwards, the downside is your strength score gets set to 3.
It's not even that much lower than what Val currently has.
So how long does it
Terribly
change
useful
to?
for Haru because most of his things aren't done with strength. I guess I could choose to make my damage and stuff roll.
Do damage as strength.
Yeah, but that also means that the downside doesn't hit you as hard because then you can just go back to Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Or you can take the drug again.
Ooh.
It's true.
That is a good point.
I'm just saying.
I like that.
I actually
But also, that'll be a lot of math.
I'll do this too. It sets your strength and Constitution to 30,
There
and
you
then
go.
strength and Constitution to 3 afterwards.
Here's the thing: is setting it to Constitution to 30 doesn't do much besides change your Fortitude. No, because
And
Fortitude is Strength or
setting your
Con.
Constitution to
Your
3
healing
means
surge will
that
be massive.
your
Yeah,
maximum
that'll be so
HP
low.
is also nothing. Because remember, your HP is your Constitution plus 5 per level. So if your Constitution
it makes sense. It's retroactive.
It turns you into a piece of glass. You will shatter.
Paper bag.
While
Wet paper bag.
it's active, though, that's a massive healing surge value.
Yes.
Hey, that healing potion's real shit for you.
Oof.
And then the last one is oh fuck, I lost this one. I was about to do the last of the attack ones, and then I think I got distracted, so it's not on my list.
Fuck. I mean, I've still got Hawkeye as one that I had before, right?
Oh yes, Hawkeye. Hawkeye, that's it. Thank you. I'm glad that I actually gave you one. So Hawkeye makes you crit on a 15 or higher.
Wow.
And it doubles the range of your ranged weapons. However, every hit you take is a critical hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. That's fair.
While it's
That's
active.
fair enough.
While it's active. Or when it wears off. Sorry, thank you. When it wears off. Yeah. There's only a couple that have downsides while it's active as well.
Sounds like perfect for Haru.
My question is, how long do the downsides last, and how
The
long?
downsides are save ends.
Both of them are just save ends.
So theoretically, you could have both of them for a round end statement.
Yeah.
Be a real bad trip.
I wanted to just buy something really a magic item.
What is the maximum amount of drugs you can consume at once before you actually take a heart attack?
No. It's
a
every
random
time
chance.
I mix drugs, I roll on a table.
So it could be 2.
It's always bad. It's always bad.
Yeah. So for the first 3, Mark, you didn't actually list the downside after it wears off.
What was the first 3?
Speed, octane, and amp.
Okay, so speed, when it wears off, you're stunned. Save ends. The octane, that's the
double turns.
2 turns, right? So when that one wears off, you can no longer move. You're incapacitated, and you also are receive all hits as critical strikes because you're incapacitated. That's
Right.
And then the last one was amped, which is the double movement, and that one just slows you.
Yeah, it's not so bad because it's not so good.
The thing is about these drugs is that the downsides don't start until you fail the save throw, so you could have them for...
They don't start until you fail saving throw. So you might not even see some of these. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Mostly to Noah, because he just sent me the list and then pinned it like a legend.
Absolutely.
And that'll be in Troy's notes so he'll be able to be like,
Okay. So what are you buying?
How much do they cost?
For the most part, drugs cost between 200 and 400 gold. So which ones are you looking for?
Okay, well I have a moderate amount of gold, but that's not 400.
You have speed. Remember, you have 1,000 free gold.
Yeah. Oh, right, to spend from what's his face?
Yes.
I have speed and I have Hawkeye already.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't used either of them. Then the only thing I'd add, another thing would be, can I willingly end the effects?
Yes, because you can always choose to fail saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's just like a thing. Cool.
Not like in real life, kids. This is not how drugs work in real life. You cannot choose to end the effects.
What if it
I wanna
is?
go home.
Have you done drugs before?
I mean, I could go do weed. It's legal.
Yes,
Whoa,
it is legal in Canada.
Oh, that's legal.
Yeah, the
weed?
messiest one is definitely jacked.
Yeah, right.
But it's objectively like the scariest too.
Nah, man, that elk looks jacked.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
I'd probably say I'd want 2 doses of amp.
Amped is pretty cheap, so it's 200 gold each, so 400.
Good God, pretty.
Still
cheap.
got. I mean, for drugs.
For drugs. Because that's just the one with the smallest downside. So it's something easy to just take, sprint into combat, and then get slowed and die in combat. But other than that, I'd probably say as well, burnout would be the other one.
Burnout? Sure. How many?
Also 2 probably.
600 gold.
Oh, there you go.
You did
Don't.
it.
Here's the thing: is he said bring your receipt. So if you don't actually have the money, you can't get it.
No, you can. It's fine. Pretend this works.
Okay, sure.
Pretend.
I mean, to be honest, we essentially what
Sunwalker credit card.
But what essentially happens is just like we buy 1,000 gold, we go back, we buy 1,000 gold, we go back, right? That like we always have that 1,000 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
just-
So you've done your purchasing. Gun's done his purchasing. Izzy, did you buy anything?
I wanted to look
The
for a
potion.
Cape of the Montebac bank.
Sure. How much is it?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. You're not going to be able to get it for 1,000 gold here. It's probably going to be 1,400, so you'll have to dump 400 of your own in, but you can still get that.
I don't have much. It's not worth it.
No?
Okay, you know what? I have enough. I just don't think it's worth it then.
I mean, you're buying the Montebac cape for 400 gold.
I mean, it's still.
All right, question for my decision.
What's up?
Can I sell my current staff?
Yes, I believe you can. What's your current staff?
Staff of the Third Eye.
Yeah, so you can sell that. Why are you selling it?
Because I want to replace it for a better one. I rarely use the power.
Fair enough. You know that at least in this city, it's going to be unlikely you find any magic item weapons, right?
I know.
Okay. You do have the other staff, though, if I recall correctly, right? The one that... Or no, never mind. I would suggest not selling it in that case, because you don't have a casting implement until you find a better city to buy magic items in.
Yes. Which is like a 50. I'm just trying to think what I want to fucking buy. I might just go... The problem is I don't know what there is in the city, since it's not adventure.
Well, then you just say what you want, and then Mark says if it's here. It's a lot faster that way than if you say, what's here?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Blackleaf gloves. It's the gloves that let me teleport when I trigger the Pact Boon.
Sure.
840.
Yeah, you can get that for 1,000 exactly.
Lovely.
Woo!
Luckily, for the most part, though, if you do want adventuring items here, the magic ones are the most common. Like, for magic users, rather. Very magic city.
Oh, the one clarification I wanted to mark on speed.
Yeah.
Is it just one extra standard action or one extra every
It's one extra action of your choice.
Yeah, okay. So
you just have to declare it at the top of turn. Do you have any idea what you want, Cubes?
Oh. No.
Just buy 15 healing potions.
Yeah. I mean, if you buy 15 healing potions, your party's gonna be so fucking jacked with healing potions at this point.
I mean, that's more healing potions than we have surges, I think.
You know what? Sure. I can't make a decision. I'll buy a different item later on. 15...
To be fair, it's 15 healing potions for free.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Free. So yeah,
Ben?
15.
Oh, Ben's not here. Rip. Anyway, moving on. We got you guys all kitted out. You got lots of stuff. When you guys get out to the caravan, it is just a giant metal wagon that is pulled by armored lions. Like this is like a serious thing. And on the back, you can see this silver carronade, right, with these big metal wheels and these two metal squares underneath the cannon that are loaded with like firework equivalents that have been altered to be used as like basically napalm rockets. It is a very famous weapon that the Sunwalkers use in siege battles.
Before we continue, I would say for the potions, I'll give everyone 2 each, and then the rest, which are 7, goes to the bag of holding. So everyone will have 2 extra.
Okay, cool.
From me.
Okay, but yeah, so they've got this big carronade in tow. There's 3 Sunwalkers and 2 adventurers. And actually, one of the adventurers is a very familiar white armored knight that kind of looks at you guys as you get in and goes, Hey, kids. It is the Knight Benedict from hell.
Oh.
Hi.
Tips his helmet.
Guess I'm glad I didn't eat you then.
What?
Were we talking to a headling for a second?
It's the Knight Benedict from hell, the Holy Order.
Is there anyone else from that group? Like,
no.
I mean,
He's
I know they
only,
died, but
he's the only one from that group. And he looks the exact same. Like it looks like he's just here, and he's like, "So you kids got conscripted as well?"
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of felt like we had a choice at least, but
well,
pretty much.
I mean, at least I got these nice gloves.
Yeah,
I got these
didn't.
drugs. You want some?
No, I'm good. White Spider-Man.
Well, you're in the city
Spider-Man.
of pleasure. Jeez, you don't have to be so serious.
Right. Anyway.
Why are you here?
It's none of your business.
Oh, I just figured I would ask, and there didn't seem there's any harm in doing so.
There's lots of harm in knowing things you shouldn't.
No, I didn't think there was harm in
I
asking.
mean, harm to us. Last time I checked, we
No.
kind of almost killed you.
Yeah, I remember.
You were there.
Just don't worry about it. Just, focus on the task at hand. We'll get through this okay. I'll make sure to keep you kids alive. And the other guy is a just huge dragonborn knight that's just covered in armor, and he just looks at you guys and goes,
I don't know why, but when you told me you were talking to when I came back, none of the information wanted to stay in my brain, so I completely forgot again
It's
who
Benedict.
we're talking to.
It's Benedict, the Holy Order knight that you guys fought while you were in hell.
And then we took
it
him
was
back,
his-
and then Troy went to the other
And
room
then
and murdered.
Troy made him disappear.
Oh, it's him.
He's here. But yeah, so you guys get pulled in the wagon, and then after about a 30-minute trip, the Dragonborn isn't very talkative. Benedict is just kind of doing that thing where he kind of looks out the window and kind of ignores that you guys are here, doing his best to not think about it. The two Sunwalkers that are in here are they look like low-ranking ones. They, if you had to like kind of gauge their power level, you'd probably say they're about as strong as you guys. And then the captain, is piloting the wagon. But after a bit, you get to this very wide open dune area with these like kind of pits of sand that's a little bit darker than the other ones. And he gets you guys all out of the wagon. He rolls the carronade over, and you come here. So you see there's already been some stuff set up. You will probably want to zoom out for this encounter.
Yeah.
It is very large.
Black
It's 60
dots
by
on the
60.
screen. I can't see the grid off the thing, but it also doesn't matter.
The grid doesn't matter too much, yeah.
Yeah, it's because we what's the word? Snap the grid anyways.
Christ.
Yeah, so this is a 60 by 60 zone.
Oh, they're just holes?
Yep, well, they're not holes. From what you can tell, they're darkened sand. It looks like stuff does move through it quite often and is stained it a bit with whatever is on its body.
Hey, Val.
Well,
Can I just ask you, if you're going to stab someone to power yourself up, can it please be Benedict?
Did he an ally?
I'll say that within earshot of Benedict.
He just kind of looks over and then looks away.
I'll make sure to like smile when I say it, but
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure I
so-
get no benefit from that, but
I don't have go labeled here, so I'm just gonna make this one go. I'm gonna give him this little nuclear
I guess
sign.
I could stab him.
nuclear.
These guys go to man this carronade. These little wood things, Go points them out and he says, these are like jump pads. We got them from a friend of the city's. If you step on them, they will launch you in the direction of the arrow quite quickly.
Do we get parachutes?
What is a parachute?
Yeah, you do. He does hand you these. They're not really a full parachute. It's kind of like almost a wingsuit kind of thing that goes on your back.
Oh, it's a glider.
It won't let you fly. It'll just basically give you slow fall.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
What happens if I move the cannon onto the jump pad?
If you ask me that question again, you get removed from the party. I specifically told him that if anyone tries to move the cannon onto a jump pad, I will actually kill them. So
Okay, go to the moon.
Dead this combat. Get ready to roll up a new character. If you do zoom out and kind of look around, you can see that there are jump pads in those areas. Basically, if you take a jump pad, you will land in a spot of your choice between the two jump pads in the direction that they are facing.
This is funny. This reminds me of Halo.
It is Halo the game. No, it's not.
Wait, where do the front jump pads go?
They go all the way to the top.
But you can't come back?
That's right.
Ah!
So you can also see by the other jump pads that there are bundles of dynamite. If you grab a bundle of dynamite, it is a throwable that automatically hits within 2 squares. And then beyond that, you need to make a roll. If you actually go and inspect them, they are like kind of sticky. So if you throw it, it will stick to whatever you hit with it. And then the fuse can go down and blow up. And the carronade, so I will let you guys know, basically the Sunwalkers on their turn will be using all of their actions to fire and load it. You can only fire either the rockets or the cannon. There are 2 payloads for rockets and 4 payloads for the cannon before needing to reload it. Doing a reload of the rockets takes 2 full rounds. Doing a reload for the cannon only takes 1. When you're moving it, you move at half speed unless there's 2 people moving it, and then you move at full speed. But yeah, so the Go looks at you guys and says, okay, everyone ready? I think that one of you is missing. Because
We don't know.
Gunn hasn't pulled his fucking model onto the page yet! There it is. Okay. We've been told it's in this area. I can't quite see it. So I'm going to go and look. Can I get perception checks from the party?
Yeah. You know it.
Hell yeah. Blind is the bad boy.
Haha.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. Moving this big stuff is making it lag a bit.
Damn.
Okay, I'm just moving some stuff around, so just give me a second to get it where I am happy with it.
Alright, so notes so far: shopping, Sunwalker needs help, shopping, drugs, big snake, that thing Ben killed is back, and then big cannon.
Yeah, it is a very strong looking cannon, that's for sure. Okay, so who rolled over 25?
I did.
Noah, cool. So its head's right here.
Yes, I see. This is how it's good.
It is basically partially under the sand. It is incredibly well camouflaged.
Hey,
We're playing whack-a-mole.
Go.
Yes.
It's right over there.
What? You mean like within 30 feet of me?
That's too far.
Like
a little bit farther.
Almost. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would not walk out there.
Does it look dangerous?
It looks big.
Should we shoot it with the cannon?
How about I take the jump pad to go away first?
Okay, so you guys will all get 1 round. You can all just do it together. This is a setup round. So during this round, you can take 3 actions of any type. That does not include attacking the monster.
Oh, okay. I'd like to curse it.
Curse it, sure.
I mean,
so you do a curse it. It is cursed. Can you see that it is cursed?
no, I can't.
It's the little floating skull
In the center. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
To be fair, just so you guys know, that is the head. That is where it put the curse for the head.
Wait.
You have
Wait a
cursed the head. I
Wait.
don't know why it's that far away.
Oh, weird.
No, but my question is, what?
Hmm?
Is there? Do I have to curse all of the pieces?
Every piece is considered an individual entity and has their own part on the initiative.
But like, it curses a creature. Okay, whatever.
This is a special instance, and I think you will get more out of cursing every part than just cursing it as a whole.
Oh yeah. Well. No, because if it's one curse and it affects all pieces, that would be better.
No, it isn't, because if you hit multiple pieces at once, you'll only still trigger 1 curse effect on it. But if you've cursed every piece individually, that means you can get multiple curse damage effects on the same turn.
The part that I'm concerned about is being able to teleport away if I'm being hit by a cursed target. That's the thing I'm concerned.
That is fair. I was gonna say, I'm gonna actually want to go and grab a bunch of dynamite from over here.
Sure. So you move, and it bounces you there, and you're picking it up. Sure, that's 3, right? Or was that 2?
I was gonna see if I could get like a buff applied that lasts till the end of the encounter before people zip.
Oh
zap
yeah,
away.
maybe wait for that.
Maybe let me give you regen 2 while bloodied. The only person who's not going to get it is the Dragonborn, but if you guys tell him to sidle up to the cannon so you can get some heals.
He comes over.
There you go. I'm going to ask right now to forego. Well, since there's no enemies in the burst, I assume I can skip each enemy in burst phase of casting this ability. Okay.
Additionally, Benedict will cast Bless on all of you as 5e.
Oh.
What's 5e?
D4 on
1d4 on
saves and attacks.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna do some drugs with that.
Yeah, you should.
So this Bless specifically does affect saving throws.
What?
Right.
Bless in 5e does.
Normally, yes. Saving throws are different in 5e though. Remember?
Well, I know, but I'm saying you said as per 5e, so I was just assuming.
Yeah, so it is added to your saves when you get attacked, but it's also on the saving throws as well. Because
it's adding it to our ACs. Got it.
Not AC, but to your fortitude, reflex, and will. Yeah.
At the same time?
So it's those.
It's whenever you get hit by a reflex, fortitude, or will save attack, you roll a d4 and subtract it from its to hit. That's how it's going to work. Okay? Good? We got it?
Yeah.
Understood?
We got there. Okay.
I don't know if it will matter, but it might.
You never know.
Find out next time.
On Dragon Ball
Spider.
3. Dragon Ball 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, and then I got the regen 2 stuff. Around did the thing.
And then you can jump onto the jump pad, pick up the TNT. That's 2 actions, right?
Yeah, it'll pretty much, I guess, just be moving like a bit.
Sure. If you've picked up you've picked up this TNT, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna delete it.
Cause I'm TNT.
Dynamite.
Oh, also, all these holes are difficult terrain.
That makes sense.
Not if I hippity hop over them.
Hippity hoppity.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up because I need to dumpster everything on it and get you guys added at some point, and also add all of their turns.
I'm gonna use a stupid power that I could have had a while. I'll just do this.
Oh yeah, sure.
I swear to fucking god if it's low.
No, it's
21.
better.
It's fine, that works. I need to roll initiative, so I have to be in the fucking
Yep.
actual
Just
meeting.
remember to put in.
The 21.
And of course it's higher.
Whatever.
Can I use that instead? It's
To be
all
fair,
in
you
that
rolled a
one.
19.
I was like
This
thinking,
is a
oh my
9.
god, it's gonna be low.
Okay, I need to roll some initiatives and add their buff and debuff to it. So.
Can I use that instead?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thanks for nothing, power. That has to replace shield.
Well, I'll see you all in therapy.
Alright, so the buffs we have on right now are what and what?
Regen
got-
2 when bloodied.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Until
essentially.
the end of the encounter.
Yeah, and essentially bless.
Regen
Yeah, I
2.
wanted to move. Well,
It's regen 2 till
Go for it.
bloodied value. And then we can burst it for 10?
Yep.
10 HP, yeah.
Oops. No, that's not that one. So this should be. And then these.
I assume that's a
are
minor
ju-
action?
Like lair actions. So cool.
Minor action to burst it.
But
and
it,
then...
yeah, it ends.
Yeah.
No, can you add your initiative in there as well for me?
Fuck.
13, nice.
Oh. Had I known I was going to be dead fucking last in the initiative, I could have also put granite armor on somebody. But the rest of my stuff needs people to be near.
I'm gonna stay near. The reason why I haven't moved is because I want to stay near you.
The good news is I am perfectly happy with this initiative because it is meant to basically take a turn every other turn, and that is how it worked out. Not quite though. It's I've got it planned. I think you guys will be fine with all the support you have. Is there anything Val wants to do? Do you want to take a jump pad somewhere?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone else has done their things before I decided where to go. And I'll use the last action to hold an Eldritch Blast. For when it gets in range.
I should mention, so for this monster, it has a special keyword. I'm adding to monsters like this that is so colossal you'll hit it, and basically you can treat this creature as being 4 times closer to you for ranged attacks.
Okay, so I can hit it.
Yeah, so you can super hit it. It's because it's just so big that like
how are you gonna miss?
How are you going to miss?
The way
how can you not shoot at it? Basically,
the thing I always thought with that is that after a certain distance, it just doesn't have enough power anymore, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big the target is.
For Eldritch Blast doesn't make sense.
What?
6 because yours is only 6 squares, right?
It's 10.
Oh, it's 10. Okay, it's not as bad. Then in that case, we'll just say half. I thought that it was only 6 still, but yeah. 10 works because that way you can shoot it at 20. And yeah, you only have to measure to the edge of any of its model.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so is everyone good with what they've done?
Yeah.
You're gonna prepare an action to attack as well. Yeah.
You're gonna prepare what are you preparing to attack with?
Arc lightning.
Arc lightning, got it. So we got an Eldritch Blast and Arc lightning. Cool. So it goes like this, and then Go aims the cannon at the head here. I need to go back to the objects and tokens layer. Boop. And then he tells the guys to fire, and they fire the cannon because the cannon is more effective against armor. So let's see if it hits. Yes, it hits, and it will deal a bunch of damage to its armor, and it's not reduced because it's an armor-piercing weapon. I need to just use a die roller for this. I don't have that many D10s. Oh, lol. I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. So 50 fucking damage. So this cannonball hits this thing in the head.
Wow.
And you just hear the crunchiest noise. And then it just lets out the loudest roar you've ever fucking heard. Like it shakes the ground around you guys.
Oh my
And its head armor is currently weakened from the cannon shot. And its whole body starts to shift. The ground trembles. And I will slowly reveal the rest of its body.
Wait. I want to ask a question.
Sure.
Since every single part of the body is a different thing, different
Yes,
enemy.
you can arc too.
Oh, I should have fucking just held another curse. Whatever.
So here are all of its parts. It is just this colossal beast. So each part has different stats to it, and if you want to make dungeoneering checks on your turn as a minor action, you can, and I'll let you know what that part does and give you a bit of a description about it. Okay, so it doesn't have the first turn because it's surprised. So Nami, you've got a held arc lightning, right?
Yeah.
What's the range on it?
25.
25? Oh,
So
fuck
50.
yeah. You can still hit that. It's still in range with the considering it twice as close as it actually is.
So technically my range is 50 with that?
Yeah.
Just double
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Pseudo.
So you can hit
double
those
everything.
two. So 23 versus ref does hit 15 lightning damage.
Two
so you can see
creatures?
that. Yep, to both segments. So you do get the full damage on the head because the armor is weakened. But it seems like it doesn't do full damage to this other segment over here, as the armor is still holding strong.
Yep, makes sense.
How much did you roll? Why is my screen is just awful?
Just
Boom, boom. Okay, and it doesn't like lightning, so it still doesn't get a turn. Haru?
I'm gonna.
That wasn't my
Snort.
turn?
Yeah, wait, no, that wasn't his turn.
This is the surprise rounds, so we're just doing the surprise things first.
Alright.
I guess I'd just move up.
Try and stick
the
it with a
tail.
bomb.
Yeah,
Sure, within 2 squares, it's a free stick. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'd have to move
right there.
close enough.
Can you just jump over it and drop it on it?
This is fine. He's close enough here. So you get a free stick on it. Okay. So
As well, can I? So if I now take my minor action to do my drugs and I use amped, can I then use the double move speed to get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, so 4 damage on this TNT satchel. Can you roll me 10d10 damage?
Oof.
43, nice. So you just throw it on there, it sticks to this giant rattle and blows up, and you see chunks of its skin fly off like stone. And its armor is weakened on its tail as well.
Eldritch blast the head.
Actually, you know what? I'll actually. How much? What? I get 6 more movement. Nah, I'll just stay here for now.
26 versus ref hits, 16 damage. It is weakened still, and your curse damage, so 19 in total. Yep. It is getting beat up, to say the least. And then Arana. Oh, I forgot to add these guys' turns as well.
How the hell did it get to my turn already?
Is
Right.
It's
we're
not.
just
It's
doing
not.
surprise.
It's not a surprise. Is it a turn that I get, or is it just the?
It's a full turn. You can take a full turn. It's
Okay, then
really
what was the
slow
point
to
of the
act.
held action? Okay, anyways.
I don't know.
I should have done something else then. Whatever. I'll also curse the tail.
Okay, cool. Okay, I just need to roll 3 more initiative checks for these guys.
How about some moves? I didn't know it was actually
Yep.
full action.
Go for it. Take a move. Oh my
Uh,
god. This guy got really fucking high. Benedict didn't get super high. And this guy's running on fumes, basically. And then descending. Boom. And then these dashes I need to spread back out. What the fuck is going on? Oh, because we're at a wait, what? No, I do not understand. I'm reorganizing this myself.
The damage is not the one that includes half level, because that's proficiency.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's your dex, Arana?
Why do you ask?
Because this guy also got a 4.
My dex is 0.
0? Okay, so he's above you because he has a
Yeah.
+1.
Yeah.
And then Benedict is.
That's why you turn on tiebreakers, kids.
Yeah, I can't turn on tiebreakers for.
Yeah.
That.
Alright. So me? Yes? Are you
yeah,
still
sorry. I was just sorting everything out. So Arana's surprise round. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna within 10.
It is doubled.
Yep, it's 20. So you're good.
20 what?
Like so when you're targeting this large creature, you treat him as being twice as close as he actually is.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So,
I'm gonna. You said his head's weakened?
Yes, his head armor is weakened. I can throw. I hate that when I click on them, sometimes I accidentally drag them, and then I have to press Alt to set them back in spot because they're not snapping to grid. So for weakened armor, we are going to use.
Freehand scribble a W on it. In like blue.
No, because it's gonna move. There's no way I would do that. We will use the Broken Heart.
Okay. I'm gonna huck a vial of Alchemist Fire at it.
Sure.
Standard.
Yep.
Area burst within 10 versus reflex.
It doesn't have a great reflex.
Good for me.
30, hell yeah. That hits. So how much damage we got coming in? And this is fire damage, so it is not gonna like this.
Come on.
Ooh, 12.
Average Damahoggies.
It's still like you almost like hit it in the eye, and it screeches, and it just fucking hates it. It does not like fire. Cool.
And I can. Pebble says like not infinite range, obviously, but like let me just double check if there is a close burst 20. I'm not jumping on a fucking jump pad to put Pebbles here. Too far. I would like pop him out like here, but
nice.
Too far.
Okay, I need to pull up my reference for all the actions this thing has now because it's actually taking a turn.
Oh no.
It's just got a lot. Okay.
Before I end my turn, action point, Spirit Bomb.
Spirit Bomb?
No.
Okay, so it is now its head's turn. So the head is going to move the body. So it's going to go over here. And it will move everything else with it.
How's the kids? The wife and kids?
Rip go.
Snake will brr.
You didn't plan out the circles very well, did you?
I did. It's the worst problem is that I have to. There's no way I can disable snapping without holding Alt, and every time I press Alt, Windows Mozilla Firefox has a fucking fit. So I'm having a really hard time functioning with it. I planned all of this out fine. Shut up.
Now, Izzy, God.
The tail does not move from where it is. It seems as though there's a lot more snake under the ground than you would have expected at first.
It's a big snake, okay?
I don't understand how it moved holes without moving its head and tail.
It did move its head.
Oh.
Its tail didn't move.
Okay.
As you notice now, the head is directly intersecting with Go. Speaking of which, it's going to stare menacingly at Arana. What is your will save?
Plus 1d4.
Yes, plus. Well, my roll is negative 1d4, which I have here, so don't worry about that.
It's a flat 20.
20? Okay, it doesn't hit, even with the bless. But you feel as though it was trying to lock you in place with its gaze. And then it's gonna fucking snap at Go, because Go is literally in its mouth right now.
Does he count as a...
Go is your ally.
Okay. It says specifically takes damage.
Okay, well, he didn't, because he has full plate mail.
Okay.
And now it will be Go's turn. And now Go lights on fire. Because Go is a Sunwalker.
He gets the
Where'd he get those drugs?
He gets the Goku aura.
Yes, he will attack the head because it's in melee range. Ooh, he hits. He's got.
I sure hope he attacks the head. It's like
you never know. Maybe he wanted to do a little jump. 5.
Maybe he wanted to be the head.
6. So 9 plus 15 plus the double vulnerability, so 30 damage. Man, the fire just kind of tears through some of the flesh, through the cracked skin. It is basically like its armor's just flaking away at this point. Okay, Nami, go time.
Gun. So I will move. Oh.
Remember, do feel free to make dungeoneering checks on each part if you want to kind of figure out what they can do.
Not for
It's
a
a
minor action.
Yeah, not
minor
for you,
action. Yeah. I will.
So which one would you like to dungeoneer?
I'll dungeoneer the tail.
The tail? Sure.
No.
11. So you get the feeling that a lot like dinosaurs of old, that tail is a really strong club.
Yeah? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. How far is the tail? I will lightning the same attack, the head and the tail.
The head and the tail, sure thing. They're both armor cracked.
Bang, bang.
18 versus ref doesn't hit.
Damn.
So you just barely miss. It seems as though it missed the tail more than it missed the head. They do all have different stat lines, my guys. Okay, so now it's this fleshy part's turn. So what is this fleshy? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it again because honestly, I don't really have better spells at the moment for this. So
that's Whispering
Winds.
That's
the wrong spell.
12 versus
No, that's even worse.
Okay.
It barely doesn't hit.
Yeah, barely doesn't hit. Okay. So now we get this fleshy part. It's got a lot of like kind of vents on it. You can see that there's a bit of pink mist coming off of it, but not a lot.
Oh, I see what that does.
So it's going to fire spores out of the top here that Gun was making fun of. At Gun. Because it's within 30 squares. It's also going to shoot at Nami. So this is reflex.
Damn.
Fuck.
I am rolling so bad today. Does a 14 hit either of your reflexes?
No.
Okay.
Hooray!
And there's no one within 5 squares of the actual segment, and that's all it can do this turn. It didn't have a great turn. Go ahead, Haru.
I would recommend you not being 5 squares from the tail.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Hey,
okay, so if you hover over the segment in the initiative order, the square it assigns, I guess, is what the effect range is, maybe?
No, that's just how big I've had to drag the.
The token decides
that.
Okay.
Yeah, units to be.
Bah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's actually a pretty accurate depiction of like the danger radius for most of them. But like they can still affect you outside of that radius. It's just that they have some abilities that are only for close.
Yeah, I'm gonna So actually, I'm assuming Mark as well. I didn't ask, but that throwing the dynamite did not give me any tempo points.
No, it is not your weapon. You're not.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just step in. Oh no! I opened Visual Studio.
Oh no, he's gonna get banned from Call of Duty.
I was gonna do the Kusari Gamma.
Sure.
Swing.
Yep. Guess what? You can't knock it prone.
Fuck. Literally worthless. Although actually, I need to open up the Blade of the Smooth Talker to read that again too, because I'll eventually want to do that. Diplomacy. I roll to seduce the snake.
It's also just a +2 weapon. So 19 versus reflex does hit the tail barely. Yep. 14 damage. It's not knocked prone.
Then we'll go with to attack finesse.
Oh, yep, sure. And versus AC also hits, so I'll subtract that as well.
And that's all fire damage, I guess.
Oh yeah, all fire damage. Cool. What was the total? 14 plus 11, so 25. Cool. Oh, because right, you took the fire.
No, because it was. No. Oh wait, no, wasn't that part of his blessing?
No.
Yeah, I'm retarded. Shut up. No.
That's fine. Which drug did you take? You took the movement speed one. You didn't take it. Got it.
I decided not to.
We'll do. Okay. And that's all for your turn? Are you going to do some more moving or anything?
Run away.
Okay. How far away are you moving from it?
5 squares.
Okay, it does get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I assumed.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
Nope, 21.
Ooh, close. Just like the tail, kind of like, you know how horse tails just fly? It was just like, and you just like narrowly avoided it, and you were like, if I had got hit by that. Okay.
As well, Mark. So for I do not get an energy for missed opportunity attacks either, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so.
Okay. So this thing takes its turn. It doesn't have any real actions. It's just sort of a lair action. So I'm rolling a d6 here. One. Okay. So this fleshy bit, right? You see kind of pink energy kind of coalesce around it as it seems to be charging up a little bit in some way.
Monk ass.
And then we will go to Benedict's turn. And he's going to definitely just run up here and just swing at this thing too with his two-handed sword. He hits. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage here. He rolled maximum. He does 28 points of damage.
Benedict.
So this head, the armor's starting to get really flaked off on it. You can tell that just a little bit more damage, and it's not going to have any armor left on its head. Go ahead there, Val.
Okay. Curse the next target, shoot the tail.
Sure. So curse the next target, probably the tail, right? I think that's probably closest.
I already cursed the tail.
Oh, you already cursed the tail. Right. And I forgot to mark it because I'm...
No, you did. It's... Oh, okay.
No. I see. And then curse this segment. Yep. And then you're going to shoot the tail?
Yep. I did the math. On average, it's better for me to fucking do the curses first.
That hits. So
yeah, also the d6.
Damage.
Oh god, that.
Hey. Okay.
23. Fuck yeah. Hit it. Boom. Armor flies off. It's still holding up a little bit better than the head. But you get this feeling that it's not as tanky as the head after you get through that armor.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, and then it's going to take another one of its lair actions.
Remember, you can always do dungeoneering.
Cool.
I don't have a minor action. It's only a movement.
Yeah, she doesn't have a minor action. Her minor action is used to curse.
And then after that, it's going to be used to sustain, so I don't have a minor action.
The head coalesces some energy next. And then the Dragonborn's turn. He's going to run up to the head as well. He's going to lay into it with a flaming sword. He's going to miss, so he's not going to hit anything with a flaming sword. Even with a D4, he can't reach a hit.
All right, a head blast.
Oh yeah, roll a D4. You can't hit with that second arc lightning, but you might get the head on that first arc lightning. You'll definitely get the tail. The tail's a 19, but the head's a bit more. 4?
Max.
Fuck yeah, that hits them both. So I'll take that damage off as well. It's just lightning, right? Nothing special right now? Yeah.
Yeah, nothing special.
Yeah, they are both fallen. Armor is falling away at a rapid rate here. And then Iran, it's going to be your turn.
Yeah. So, given the size of this lad,
Yes.
Yes.
I have an ability that slides the target 3 squares.
You cannot force
That makes
movement
sense.
on the creature.
Yeah.
Okay. I will still do it because as long as I can sustain the ability, I can attempt to deal 2d6 plus whiz every turn and also daze it. So I'm gonna do that.
So it is extremely resilient to daze-like effects. So it actually gets to make a saving throw as soon as it's hit by it. But it might still go through.
Okay.
Did you say it did damage as well?
Yeah, it does damage. It's just that the primary target is dazed. Is the tail end of the hit effect.
And you're targeting the head?
I am going to do a measurement, see where I can. So close burst 2 is 2 out from the.
That'll work, for sure.
Yeah. If I.
You can tell that segment is holding up pretty well. The other one.
I will, instead of making Pebbles disappear, I will use him as the zone marker.
He is the zone.
10 foot. We'll make it blue to be obvious.
I like how the tail has a 1.
There. That is the zone of ouch.
Yep. And
okay,
so, what's it against?
Wisdom versus Fort.
Fort?
Yeah, really
it does half damage on a miss, right? As you can imagine, Fortitude is indeed this thing's strong point.
Yeah, it doesn't explicitly say.
Oh no?
No.
Oof. Well, it's a daily, right?
Yeah.
Dailies always do half on a miss. I'm just gonna let you do half damage on a miss.
All right, here we. Am I including the D4 or are you subtracting the D4?
You're including the D4. When you attack, you add a D4. When you guys are defending, I'm just taking it off.
Okay. 23.
23 does not hit its fortitude. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wow, you did roll pretty good though.
Yeah.
And you got 9. If you were quite a bit off though. You needed quite a lot higher than that. I'm not gonna lie. But still, right. Half damage.
And I assume there's the dazed effect doesn't go through.
Yeah. Whenever you for example, Isabel, your daily, the single target one where you stab a friend, it does half damage on a miss, but if it succeeds, it does full damage and ongoing damage, right?
Yeah, but it specifically says it.
Yeah. But all dailies are like that. Like, I don't know why Guns doesn't say that.
Well, no, the tentacle one doesn't say that.
I guess because I think it's because it creates a zone that I have to actively persist.
Yeah, see, if it sustains, it doesn't say that because it doesn't matter, because you can do it again.
I'm still going to let you do half damage on it, though. I feel like you shouldn't get nothing out of this daily.
Yeah. And the zone is created. It's just...
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, because you still get something out of it. I mean, it's a shit something.
What type of damage is it?
Spirit damage.
Okay.
If it doesn't have a damage type, it's generic.
It is flavorless. It is the Soylent Green of damage.
You see that's armored segment that hasn't been hit by an explosive or anything takes barely any damage from it. It's almost like it ignored all of it. It barely took a scratch.
I.e., it's probably not necessarily worth sustaining, to be honest.
Oh, I need to roll. It says I have to roll to... I didn't roll to hit both targets.
Oh, yeah, roll to hit the back one. That was for the head. This is for the other segment.
The back one might not be as fortitudous.
It's
I don't know.
more. No.
So
it's still very little. Okay, and then that's the end for that, right?
I mean, do I still have to spend the minor action on the turn I cast
No.
it to sustain?
No,
or is
no,
it
no.
the
No, it's
following
turns after.
Okay.
Turns after. Yeah.
Then I'll
it turns after?
dungeoneering as a minor to dungeoneer
Sure.
minor.
Which part would you like to dungeoneer?
One that hasn't been done yet.
The tail has been unsuccessfully dungeoneered, so literally any part. Your choice, dude.
The face.
The face, sure.
I feel like you do have to use your minor action.
Well, so for yours and Nami's, they.
Oh
both
no, yeah, no, because
do
the effect the before it states sustain minor, the effect of the spell of the ability is it lasts until end of my next turn.
Yeah.
While the zone persists, I can reuse the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
The minor sustain is generally on the next turn. Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
So dungeoneer the face.
Engineering the face.
16. So
plus
just
or you know, it could be a 22 or it could be more than that.
Sure, go for it.
16 plus 7, 23.
23. Cool. So you got this head. Really scary jaws. Really scary. Its eyes are magical and can paralyze you on sight. Additionally, if this head charges up, you're not gonna want to stand in a group. This thing will fire a fucking laser beam.
Like a cone or like a circle?
It's a beam.
It's a beam.
Line attack.
How far can I get away from
It is a 15-foot wide beam.
2, 3,
Oh,
4.
so it's a
guys.
3-line attack.
I'll stand over here and
Sure.
There's that thing where it's like there's always going to be 2 people in a line because that's how you define a line.
Yep. But the good news is on its turn, it's very restricted as to where it can move and fire a beam from.
Valid.
So, anyway, we're going to take this thing's turn here, the tail segment. So its slam attack is longer than its range of threat range. So it is going to try and slam Haru over there. Ow. Ooh, I almost rolled a 20. So that's definitely going to hit. So it just slams the ground, and the shockwave is so powerful that it knocks you prone, and you're going to take some fucking damage.
I have time to bathroom.
At least 7 damage.
16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
That's not so bad.
Yeah,
Also, it's going to do its conal attack at Val, even though she walked away. It's a thin cone, so it's just like this. So it can't hit Haru and.
Is Val getting peed on?
No, it's actually just like kind of uplifting the ground and just firing like tons of rocks and sand in her direction.
So it's farting in her general direction.
I don't know if this hits. This is a 14 versus fortitude. So.
You can check.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's 14 versus reflex, which definitely doesn't hit Val. So it's not going to do any damage.
What was what'd you roll on the D4?
I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8 on the D20.
So we know its bonus of +6.
Okay, so it's really not liking where its head is right now, so it's gonna move it over here.
Hi, how are ya? How you doing?
No, it's not facing your way.
Hi, how are ya? Oh.
Oh, hi. Hello there.
Oh, hi. General Kenobi. Nice to meet you.
This is fine. I wasn't expecting it to stay within the zone of effect for too long. I mean, it's only a daily. It's only my current level daily.
Which is why I'm saying it's not worth it wasn't worth putting down the tentacles because the tentacles area of effect is too small.
Yeah.
Oh, sick! The tail moved away.
The head's
its
over
cone
here,
is still in range. You did get cone attacked by it as well, but you made the save because it rolled really low. it like kind of lifted up a bunch of debris from the ground and like a spray towards you. But
oh, Mark, by the way, if I think well, when proned, no matter what your move speed is, right, takes your full move to stand up.
No, it's half. We
half?
changed it to 5e.
Yeah, because 5e is half.
So if I do drugs, does that mean it's half of the drugged amount or
half of the drugged amount?
Half of the drugged amount.
If we're doing it like 5e, it doesn't matter how much movement you have, it's half of it.
So it's going to stare very menacingly at Noah.
There was actually a system where it was just 10 feet if we were to get up.
It literally missed so badly, it rolled a 2. And then it's going to try and snap at Izzy because she is in range.
Oh, shit, I'm in range.
19 hit AC? It doesn't, does it? Close.
It's not even close.
Good job, Val. We survived.
Well, so at this point, its armor has hardened back up. So it's no longer has any weakened components.
The head or only the head or
what triggers that?
It's after a full round.
But we did damage it, didn't we?
Not with fire explosives.
Oh, okay, so that's the condition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.
Round.
And then, so Go's going to take his turn. He's going to be like, well, that's not good. He's going to run over here, and he's going to shoot a fire bolt at this component right in front of him. And it's actually not fire. It is specifically an armor-penetrating weapon, so it's going to be either the carronade shot or the explosive satchels that are throughout the map. Ooh, the carronade can also fire this turn because it reloaded on its last turn. So, oops, there goes my d20. I guess I'll use a different one. So he does not hit with his firebolt. But the carronade will Go is distracted, so they're going to look at the nearest person. Arana, where do you want this carronade to fire?
Head.
The brain.
The brain? Very well. They will turn their carronade towards the brain again.
They move the carronade to a random...
If the brain stops working, hopefully the rest of it will too.
So they will fire. Let's see if they hit.
I mean, snakes live for a while after they die.
They only glance on this one, so the armor's weakened, but it's not going to do nearly as much damage. I rolled max on 5 of the dice. So that's going to be like 40 points of damage.
Blap.
And its armor is busted on its head again.
Yeehaw.
Where's the heart? There it is. Pew. Crunch, crunch. And then they will have to reload the next one. Nami!
Oh, hey. So all of the body parts actually healed back their shield?
They don't regenerate their shield. It's just that now they're taking half damage from non-explosive weapons. Basically, if their armor isn't weakened, they have a heavy resistance to all damage. But while the armor's broken, they just take full damage instead of...
Okay, I'll dungeoneer the head.
The head?
No,
you already got
everything.
Yeah.
So I'll do the ones with like the faces.
The face one, yeah. The like really fleshy one. 19. Nice. Okay, so this is like basically how it breathes. In addition to exude that pink mist, the heads are actual faces of the people that it has stolen that are integrated into its flesh. It fires those spores, which, if they hit, will create pink mist fields. And when it's fully charged, it will spawn out Jinzi demons.
Gross!
Great. I have another question. I have a question.
Oh, it can also exude gas around it when you're close, but I did mention that. What's up?
If I put an AoE on the center of the model, will that count as hitting it multiple times or just once?
Just once. If you would have to center it on 2 different parts of its body to hit it more than once. Basically, the best way to consider it, cubed, is that each of these segments is a different creature.
All right. They're really far away because they're huge, so none of my ODEs will probably do anything. So, ooh, what spell is this? I'll just arc lightning again.
Sure. Which two? The head and
The head and the
normal,
breathing part.
the head and the breathing part. Sure. You can tell that the armor on the breathing part as well is much lower than the other parts.
Shut up, phone.
18.
You said you're allowed to be on.
18 plus bless will automatically hit both these targets as long as you get a 2.
Did I already use bless?
Bless is every time you attack.
Oh.
For the duration, but the duration I
Yeah.
assume is just the encounter.
It's 1 minute.
Well-
So you hit the head, but you don't hit the fleshy bit.
Did you say it was much lower? I guess it.
18. Boom. Its armor is just peeling away at this point. It's just about out of armor.
And I don't have anything I want to do. I do not want to move where Haru and Val is, so.
So fleshy part.
I mean, if
So
it's a
it
line,
will
so
be-
long as you're at least 20 feet away from either of us, it can't hit 2.
Mhm.
It can't hit more than 2, so it doesn't matter.
The fleshy part will fire some spores. This time it's going to target. Sorry, did it shoot Arana last time or
Yeah.
Nami? Arana?
Like
Okay.
both.
so it's-
It was both.
Oh, right, because it fires at 2. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna fire. This one is gonna go to the these guys, the Sunwalkers, because it's getting really fed up with their shit. Ooh, that hits. So
Mark,
plus
please.
10, 28. So they both take 28 points of damage. They're both bloodied.
Okay, well they now have regen 2,
Yeah.
so it's something.
That was a maximum damage roll.
God damn it.
Oh,
But that really
man.
means.
Pew, pew. And they are now surrounded with a pink cloud. I actually didn't upload this model, so let me find something to use.
Just use a.
Actually, yeah, I'll just use a square.
Yeah, pink square.
And that functions as poison clouds that you've encountered already.
Can those guys move the carriage out of?
They can. As a party, they can move it up to 6 squares. And then still no one's near that segment. Haru. Is your turn.
Oh shit, fam. I guess I'll try to do ye old stand up.
Sure. It's just stand up, 3 squares of movement.
3 squares of movement.
You know it's 3 squares of way?
Jump pad.
The jump pad.
Yeah, that's probably what my plan was going to be. And then I can just land anywhere in between them, but I'll
Yep.
take the landing there. And then I'll probably just minor action. I'll do dungeoneering on the tail.
Sure.
I'll just
Nice. Okay, so that's good enough. So most heavily armored segment, that rattle is basically like straight up stone. It is the most brutally strong part of the body. Like getting hit by this thing is never good, regardless of what ability it uses on it.
Yeah.
And if that thing gets charged, everyone within 30 squares is in for a really bad time. It's gonna.
I'd like to leave the
I'd
encounter.
like to leave the
I
encounter.
like to leave the planet.
It will potentially.
Breathless.
You get
Ow.
2. So there's 2 different attacks it has to hit with for it to actually do full damage. But if it hits with both, it will do a
Destroy.
lot of damage. It won't destroy, but it will definitely not leave anyone looking very healthy. It's arguably the most dangerous part.
Why did I go near that thing? Speaking of that thing, I'll shoot an arrow.
Sure.
At
With the bow.
Yeah, with the great, because I don't have proficiency in the longbow yet, so I'll just do it with the great bow.
The great bow. Yeah. Gotcha.
for now. I can't actually. I don't even have a thing for the longbow that I had. A card.
No idea, man.
I can't even remember what it was supposed to be.
I'll let you know that 19 versus AC is not going to hit. So
Even with hashtag blessed.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, roll d4. 21 AC versus tail.
Yeah, tail.
Won't hit, especially with its armor up. Unfortunately,
It is the hardest part of the body. So
yeah, you tried. Just think.
I did.
Bounces off of it.
It's what matters. You tried, and
okay. So this is a body segment. So rolling a d6 creates a smoke cloud. Cool. So this, which segment is it? This one. Cool. So within 30 feet, it makes a smoke cloud. Well, 30 squares.
That's a really big.
Yeah, it's gonna put it over here.
Oh, the entire smoke cloud was 30 feet. 30.
No.
I mean, you didn't say the radius, so.
That's true. I did not. I can't select this thing. Dang it! I'll just draw another one.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's 5 by 5, right?
No, it looks like a rectangle.
Yeah, that's 5 by 5.
You're 5 by 5.
It will move it over a tad. Oops.
Oops.
I wish that I could fucking click on these, my guy.
You have to zoom like way in for these. It's dumb.
There we go. So they're all in that poison cloud. Benedict's going to start his turn in it and see if he can make an endurance check. I mean, I'll also lose that D20 too, whatever.
You have.
He rolled a 20.
Nice.
So he's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is within range. So he's going to attack that. Whew! Swings his sword, misses wildly by rolling a 4. Go ahead, Val.
If only the 20 was on the attack.
I actually think curse. Let me read curse because I think it actually says the nearest target, regardless of whether or not they're actually cursed. So I don't think I can just do that.
Bounce pad time.
Maybe. Yeah. So I can't actually spread the curses out. It's the nearest target, no matter what.
Oof.
I think they were more or less even to a certain point, but.
Well, Mark can always say that. If
it doesn't matter. Can I make it to the bounce pad? Maybe
it's literally to your left.
I can't make it to the bounce pad.
Isabel, there's one right under you.
I'm not going that way.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Fine, stay in front of the beam.
I'm like, no, actually, wait. 1.
If you use a standard action to dash, you can get there.
2, 3, 4, 5. No. I can still get to the complete other side by going on 2 bounce pads.
Yeah, you can.
Because I want it to end up over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay here. Here. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, cool.
Wait.
That was using the bounce pad under you to hit another bounce pad to hit another bounce pad, right?
Yeah, but I'll also... Oh, no, I can hit the tail still, so...
Yep.
Now
sure.
This is bounce raising.
No, this is tag raising.
So reflex versus the tail?
Fuck. Okay, so there's no
One
curse.
square.
There is no curse target. So...
You could have... If you had landed... Is here... If you were here...
Then it's 22...
No, it's still way closer.
So it doesn't matter.
No worries. You can't dungeoneering check now, though.
I really don't. I'm not that interested.
Fair enough.
Like, I'll still do it, I guess, but...
21 versus ref versus the tail hits.
Okay.
23 damage. Holy moly.
Max damage.
It is unfortunate its armor is not broken.
I can't do anything about that either. But that's okay. Dungeoneering? Whichever one. I haven't...
The last segment is just like these plain segments that have been doing like the lair actions.
Nothing.
11. So you're not really sure, but you're definitely sure that it's the hardest part of the monster. Like,
okay.
Strong, like it's just like straight flesh, right? There's not much else to it. No vital organs. So we will make a d6 roll here. The tail has gotten a charge off of that one. So every segment is charged just once at this point. Dragonborn's turn. Let's see him make his poison save. He's good. He's got a really high fortitude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to walk up here, hit it with his flaming sword. Woo! Throw the fucking die all over the place. That's a crit!
Nice.
So 10, 14, 17, 27, 32. So plus 8, 40 points of damage against this part. Just slams it like a fucking monster.
Oh, no, actually, wait. I realize I can actually just do it. I'll fucking curse the middle piece, and I'll use the thing.
You'll curse the middle piece? Sure. Using your daily thing, right?
Yeah.
The fleshy piece with all the faces is now cursed. You can't see it, but it's there.
Also, I forgot the curse damage.
Oh, yes, because the tail is cursed. Boop. A little bit more damage on it. Arana, go.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna get some utility out of this. I'm gonna sustain the field.
Sure. Make the roll. It's against fortitude, so it is meh.
Yeah. That was 9 plus 8. That's the right one to 28.
That hits. Full damage, my man.
Yeehaw.
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 No, not D26, 2D6, brain. Come on.
D26. Wow, I rolled 26.
Right. I mean 5, 6, 7, 18.
18, nice. It's a good chunk. Splinter a bit more of its armor off.
Yeah. Yeah, so the sustaining it and then recasting it, the ability is a standard and a minor.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Still did a pretty solid amount.
Yeah. I'm gonna just not knowing if these two have dealt with bad stink gas before, I will inform them, hey, you might want to get out of that. It's
yeah. Well, okay.
It's only slightly lethal.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that'll be all for your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Tail's turn. So it's not in range to hit anyone with its slam, but it can do its cone attack, and it's going to fire it at Noah because he's a little bit closer. That might not hit.
Wait, what?
What?
Cone attack.
Yeah, it did it on Izzy last turn. It sweeps up a bunch of dirt and rocks.
On the tail. Like, that's still okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it could do the cone to the side.
Yeah, it can do the cone in any direction as long as it's from its rear. So it will be 18 versus reflex, which I don't
think. That's a tie, so no, because roll D4.
Oh, yeah, roll D4.
No matter what. Good time to get a 1.
Whew! Close. So now it will take its head's turn, and it's going to do a much larger move. It's going to do like a full rotation. So its head's going to come over here. It's starting to speed itself up a bit. There. And then this part comes over here. This part's up here. Where's my rotation? Here it is. Boop. And then it's popped its tail out over here. It doesn't like the spider. It's scared of spiders.
Does that count as being adjacent to me?
Yes, it is.
I want to run.
Go for it.
Okay, one sec. I'll just draw my little
I guess I should probably turn its head more this direction, actually. There we go.
A little 3x3.
Drop a little smoke cloud. It's not even anywhere near you for vision. The entire thing has like tremor sense.
Okay, bye.
Okay. you moved onto the jump pad.
Yeah.
And Val, how does this make you feel?
What?
That Noah instantly teleported away across the fucking map.
Oh, I don't care.
There's TNT there, man. Missing
There's
out.
TNT over here too, okay?
Yeah, but there's no monster over there. Anyway, so it's going to try and paralyze Nami this turn with its eyes. That's a 28 versus Will. I'm pretty sure that hits you, right?
Yeah.
So you are incapacitated. Save ends. So you just can't move.
How can something made of paralyze? How can thunder hit?
And then it's going to snap at Benedict. It rolled a 20. So if I had a box of doom, this is where I would use a box of doom, because it's very possible that Benedict dies instantly in this round.
I mean, he doesn't die, so it's fine, right?
17 plus 23. 34, 5. 44, so 69 points of damage actually puts him down.
69.
Yes.
What can I say? Demons of Vengeance. It's for 69 points of damage, and Benedict is knocked down.
Damn.
Okay.
Benedict.
Go is like, get me the fuck out of here. He fails his save, so he is poisoned. But he does move out of the cloud, and he's going to make an attack on this big head, because he's not a healer. So that's going to hit. 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 8, 18 points of fire damage. So the head is really taking a beating, but it's just hanging on with a little bit of armor. Go ahead, Nami.
Need to do a saving throw.
It's at the end of your turn.
And what is the effect?
You just can't move.
It just can't move? Okay.
Yeah, you're just like its eyes. It like stares at you, and your body just kind of like freezes up, and you can't get your legs moving as this massive creature just kind of looms
It's your
over
sleep
you.
paralysis demon for a hot second.
Literally your sleep paralysis demon.
I don't know. It doesn't have enough spider legs on it.
Oof.
I mean, the spiders only have 2 legs, so.
I meant real spiders. Anyways, I guess I'm doing the exact same thing I've been doing for the past few turns.
Welcome to my life.
Lightning on the first 2.
What do you say, Izzy?
Welcome to my life.
No, don't worry. At least I have something. At least I can hit 2.
So which one's the arcing?
The head and again the breathing.
The fleshy part? Yeah.
Unless, how weak is the tail?
The tail is, I feel like it might be a bit too far away. Even with 50 square range, I think you might just be out there, my man.
Nope.
Oh no, you're good. Just barely. Just barely. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. That's for sure.
Okay, so head and tail then.
Sure.
Arc lightning. Let's go. No.
Sorry for your rolls.
I'm sorry for your loss. Hey,
That's
Bless.
a 2. That's a 2. You rolled a 2.
Bless isn't gonna help you.
Can I have advantage? No.
No, sorry. Even an additional +2 is not gonna save that one. Oof. No worries. At the end of your turn, you do get to make a save. Roll a d20, add a d4. Looking for a 10.
No.
Oh god, I'm gonna TPK the party in an off session.
I'm gonna be useless in an off session. Yeah.
fleshy part will fire spores. This time at Val. You haven't taken any damage yet, have you, Val?
Nope.
No, I haven't either. Only paralyzed.
Concealment is a 3, right?
Concealment, it's plus 1 or 2.
I thought it was 3 for some reason. Oh no, it's because I have to move 3 squares. I don't know what it does.
I think it's plus 2 to your AC. It's just disadvantage against the hit, I believe. However, I did get 26. So I don't even think with that it's going to miss.
That's actually really close. I want to make the comment.
Really close? Okay.
Does Bless affect AC? Bless.
Huh?
Ooh,
No, it's against AC.
Yeah. Oh, it's against AC. No, yes. Yes, this is against AC. So yeah.
So it doesn't do anything. Bless doesn't change that.
I just rolled 12 on its 2d6, so it's going to be 20 points of damage. It's poison damage.
Weird.
And also you are hit by a little cloud. It's much smaller than the other.
Oh, I'm dumb.
cloud.
Wait, I can teleport away now. I'll do that. Fuck this tail.
You're still in. Oh yeah, right.
Fuck this tail.
You're still taking the damage though, right? Reduced
I take reduced. Yeah, I take.
5 charisma.
Yeah, 5 less.
Cool. And then Haru.
Oh, hey, that's me. Minor, gonna chug a healing potion.
Sure.
And also regain the 2 from the stupid regen thing that I keep forgetting to do.
It's only while you're bloodied.
Oh, it's only while I'm bloodied, right. Okay, there's plus 10. Use a healing surge. Go down to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna pick up some TNT.
Cool.
And start going this way with it by a few squares. And then probably just shoot at the head with the bow.
Sure. You're definitely in range, right? It's 25 squares.
Well, yeah, like with the benefit too.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to teleport off the map?
What do you mean off the map?
I mean, I want to move up
F.
like 6 squares.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Anyways, that attack does nothing.
This was such a sad attack that it actually hit the eye, but it still managed to bounce off.
Tink.
Like,
I
It
had
has
such
a
great accuracy.
surprising-
I found the great spot, but just nope.
just a bad angle.
My little
Okay.
noodly arms did not put enough power into it.
So it's going to do one of its d6 actions. Okay, so it's going to make a tremor in the ground by like kind of vibrating a little bit. And it's going to knock the guys piloting this gun prone.
Oof.
So prone and prone. Okay, then Benedict's turn. He's going to make a death save. He failed.
That's what, 1?
One failure. Go ahead, Val.
Don't worry, he can't die.
Do you grab the bomb and stick the tail with the bomb?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the better choice, so I'll do that. Grab the bomb, throw the bomb.
Yep, it's free within 2 squares.
So that's
and you
within
are.
2.
Yep, so
Is it 10d10?
10d10. 10d10 kaboom damage.
Nice.
49!
2 nat ones.
So this thing just like you can see
That's below
the
average. That's like
exposed-
almost exactly average. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see like the exposed internals of the rattle and some of the little like kind of stone beads almost fall out of it as it starts to just really start opening up, and you're starting to just about hit flesh now.
Action.
Also,
point.
extra
Oh, no, just about. Never mind.
extra d6 because it's cursed.
Yay!
Does that
Yay.
work?
It's whenever you deal damage to the target, right?
Yeah, okay. It's just when I deal an attack.
Yeah. So
You get
extra d6
complaining.
damage.
I can only deal the extra damage once per turn, but like,
It's me.
it's whatever.
Well, does it?
Yeah.
So
So.
-3 more, and it is armor weakened, so you will probably crack this thing open like a lobster at some point if you keep
Action
hitting it.
point.
you're
Yep.
gonna crack it open like a cold one with the boys.
Like a pull.
Action point. Do you have enough movement to pick up the other bomb?
Oh, I do.
Do it.
Yeah, it's
I'll
only
fucking
3.
do it.
To be fair, I was gonna do the exact same thing next turn, but with the one from over here.
So long as I survive this next turn, I'll be fine. D10, D10.
Yep, another one. Okay, so these explosions, it's been sounding like you've been blowing up rock, right?
Yeah, this one's more flashy.
That was a really juicy explosion.
Lovely.
We're having dinners tonight, boys.
And blood kind of squirts out of it, and in a reaction, it hides its tail underground.
Oh, it's gone. Thank fuck.
The most dangerous part of the body is gone. Yay.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I can punch it, right?
Yeah. Can you use your reaction on your turn?
Nothing says I can.
I guess, sure. Hit it with your... What weapon are you using?
My fist.
It does.
Okay.
I don't have a melee weapon.
You're punching flesh. The AC is really high still, so...
Not 20.
I'm just gonna roll the strength because I don't have any modifiers on it, right? So.
Yep.
Oh wow! But like also.
Oh, you almost... If you had rolled a 20...
Yeah.
That would have been so good.
You were one off of getting a crit, Isabel.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, you don't hit. You just
I mean,
yeah, fuck you,
isn't fist damage like 1, or is it a D4 in the system?
It's 1 plus strength.
So it's -1. I just wanted to do it.
You just like shake your fist at it. Okay, Dragonborn's turn.
No, do I have a? I have a minor action still.
Movement. Throw a bomb. Throw a bomb. You picked up 2 bombs. Can I safely assume that was your minor action?
You have an object interact, don't you?
You picked up 2.
Yeah.
Fine. I just wanted to curse the other torso bit. It's fine.
Fine, it's cursed.
No.
Thank you.
I hope you're happy. Just because you're using the bombs, I feel like I should reward you because you guys never use any of the stuff on the maps. So this guy moves over here and he's going to take a slash at it. Wah! He rolled a natural 1. Moving on to Arana's turn.
Great job, Dragon.
Yeah, me now. Me turn now?
Yep.
Yes, me turn now, brain.
Okay,
It's not going so well over in Dreamland over here. Benedict is down. Those 2 guys are prone in a poison cloud.
I can't do anything to help them besides throwing a heal at them.
Better than nothing.
Benedict is down.
Yeah, he is down.
Help him.
All right, yeah. It's a healing. Damn it! It's 2. It'd be 2 minors. Well, if I don't move, it can be 2 minors. Put pebbles there.
Sure.
So that's 1 minor.
Yep.
Second minor is going to be healing spirit on the guy who's down.
Sure. So you get surge.
Let me double. I know that there's some goofy interactions with. No, not powers, feats. There we go. When I use healing spirit, the trigger regains additional hit points equal to. Okay, so it gets healing surge plus 6.
Healing surge plus 6. Nice. He's up to 28 HP.
God damn.
And the other guy gets D6.
Which guy?
Yeah, better.
Another ally adjacent to the spirit companion.
So choose one of the 2.
Have any of them taken damage? I don't think they have. They're both full.
Well, from
the only attack from this head that is hit was the critical bite on Benedict that downed him.
Okay, well, as my standard, then I'm gonna yote another
rock.
Well, the rock in the shape of an alchemist's fire at its face.
A rock at the shape of an owl.
Because I can't I can't BS that I'm trying to throw it in its mouth, right? Because it's not going at.
No, it's not really.
Okay.
You can ready an action to make it, so when it does open its mouth, you can.
I'll just do it.
fucking
27
hit.
versus reflex. Okay.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Average damage again, but it's fire damage, so that's okay.
Boom! Just kind of like shatters on it. It's not liking it at all. Its armor just on the brink of falling off of its head. Okay,
Right,
so
well-
the tail doesn't take a turn because it has been severely wounded, but the head will go now. So it's gonna... Does it want to move anything? Trying to think. It will do a move, but its move is going to basically end it in a very similar position, just with its head over here. Because it wants its body to be up along the left side of the map now.
This is I can move so much.
Where did initiative go?
I think I
well,
accidentally closed
yeah,
it. Don't
you
worry.
closed
I'll
it.
bring it back up.
Okay.
It's,
I'm
again, whenever I hit Alt in Mozilla Firefox, it has a bit of a hernia.
Mm-hmm.
Stream not brought to you by.
Hey, Mark.
Yo.
For the bombs, it's an auto hit when it's close. Can I still try and roll for a crit?
No, they can't critically strike.
Fuck.
If they would, they can.
20
It will be
D10.
Okay, and at this point, the tail does make itself visible again. Do, 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 do.
How's it looking?
The tail is fucked up, man. It is currently bleeding, and it is taking life damage right now.
That tail looks jacked.
That tail looks jacked.
I am doing my best to just dig into it.
Cool. Bring the initiative back up. Snake's gonna bite at Nami because she's immobilized, so it has advantage. Okay, so that's gonna be 26 against AC. That hits, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have an immediate interrupt
Sure.
because she's taking damage.
What is it?
Shield of Devotion. An ally within 5 squares of me takes damage. Yes. Target triggering ally. Nami. The target regains hit points equal to your Wisdom or Charisma mod until the end of my next turn. I gain a +2 power bonus to my next attack roll against the enemy.
It is very good that you chose to do that because on 4d6 I rolled 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
Okay, so nullify one of those 6s.
So
6, 5,
nullify
4.
6. So 10,
15.
15 plus it's 10, so 25 points of damage.
Taste.
I'm bloodied.
Hey, you regenning now.
Hey. I'm gonna read it next turn and lose it. Because
And then it's also going to attempt
you
to
still have it.
paralyze Arana because Arana just used a reaction. Does a 20 hit your will?
Probably
I
not,
believe
actually.
it ties.
Ties, which is a hit.
Because bless.
Oh, because of bless. Yes, you're right.
So it doesn't.
Luckily,
Yeah.
bless in
With
4
the
is
four-
not concentration. What's up? Gun? What's up? You said before and then nothing.
Yeah, I was saying, it's a 20 before any mods.
Yeah, so with the even a -1 from bless, you're good. So it just about catches you in the gaze, but Benedict's kind of like white magic just like calms you, steadies you, and you're okay. You're not terrified for your life.
Even though was dead for a bit.
So let's see if these guys make their save again. This time, those two guys in the clouds make their save. Why can't I click on them? I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, so they're going to get up, which is half their movement, and they can only push the carronade 3 squares, and they're still reloading it. But they can fire the rockets. The rockets are more effective against unarmored components. So
targeted the tail.
it is up to the closest target, Arana, to make that call. It's map-wide range. If you want them to fire, just keep reloading.
Which one's the squishy part?
The tail right now or the center are both the least armored right now. But they could also continue to reload the cannon. If they don't reload the cannon this round, they won't be able to fire it next round. They won't be able to fire the rockets either because both of them will be empty.
Party poll?
I say rockets.
Rockets.
Blow them up.
Boom, boom.
At the tail or at the head? The head is very low armor. The tail has no armor, and the fleshy part just has the lowest.
Just fuck up
armor.
the head. Just do it.
Yeah, just keep
blasting.
Head? Like, let us assume, unless some magic weak point pops up in the next 3 sentences of dialogue.
Sure. So they're gonna fire at the head. I lost that D22.
Nice.
They super hit. Okay, so it's going to do a fuckload of damage. I'm gonna have to use this in a die roller because its minimum breaks the armor.
Wow.
So the minimum damage breaks the armor. So I'm just gonna roll all the dice it would normally roll if it was hitting an unarmored target. So it's gonna do 158 points of damage through its HP or through its shields. Negative 158. So this thing screams in pain. It just took so much damage that it immediately covers its head. It doesn't want to take any more damage to its head. It is in so much pain right now.
That's fair. Its head is probably just an open wound right now. Well, almost, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you can almost see bits of its skull through its cracked armor and seared flesh.
A little bit of brain.
And Go's also going to be like, oh, what? Oh, okay. Bye. And then it's going to be Nami's turn.
Have a good night. Or don't. Fuck you.
Nami?
Alright. Tail, breathing, whatever. Let's go.
Tail breathing, yep.
Powers. Dark lightning, go. No, wait. Yes.
With Bless, you need a 3. And it'll hit both.
No.
No, you do hit the flesh, though.
Alright. Roll D20 plus.
Tasty,
do I still do the
seared
forward bless? Only once per turn.
No, Bless is on everything you do. So when you make your saving throw, roll Bless as well.
Yay.
You can move again. The Bless is
now.
irrelevant. You can't move now. Saves
Okay.
at the end of your turn.
Alright, fair enough. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So this thing's turn now. So it is actually within range of Noah to fart clouds in melee.
No.
Oh, it's cannon.
So this is an attack that can't crit. I did roll a 20. It's versus your fortitude, though, so I know that you don't save this.
Yeah, no matter what, like low for
10, 13,
Thank God it happened on the one attack.
25 points of poison damage. And this section is considered a poison cloud. So if you're within 4 squares of it, you will be getting poisoned.
In the most literal sense.
It's also gonna
due to my weird. Actually, do I even have 3? Yeah, okay, I have 3 energy. If I disappear due to Silent Blade, am I considered in that square I left, or just gone?
What is it? What's the exact wording on it?
You throw a kunai up to 3 targets and vanish. At the start of the next turn, you appear at a square adjacent to one of the 3 targets you hit. I also have to hit a target, so it might not be a problem.
I think I would say that you're basically under the effect of like a banish spell because it says you're just gone and then you reappear later. So
Okay.
yeah, you wouldn't be in it. However, it is going to fire spores at the 2 guys manning the cannon. Oh, it's going to hit. And plus 8, so 17 points of damage to them. They are really fucked up. These guys might not make it.
Mr. Stark.
Haru, start of your turn in a poison cloud. Make an endurance check.
Oh, endurance check?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Stats,
Lord.
endurance.
Cool. Have you taken a drug?
No, not yet.
Cool. You have so many drugs, you just don't use them. You're good, by the way. That endurance check.
I thought you used speed. Didn't you use
Nope.
speed?
No, I never ended up doing that. Okay, I'm also at 17. Still bloodied when I'm at 17.
Cool.
Plus 2. I am going to
Cry.
cry a lot. Okay, first I'm gonna guess I'll move like, a little bit. Move like so I'm within the 2. Throw the second pack of dynamite at this big
Oh,
thing.
right. You picked this one up and I didn't delete it. Sorry. Yep. So at the fleshy part?
Yep. No, well, yeah, like the thing with all the holes or whatever.
Yeah, this one. It's the most fleshy. Like the sides are like coated with like people that are like inside of it. 47. That's a fucking mighty yikes for this thing. Its armor is practically gone at this point. And instead of hearing the telltale yell of the creature, it's just the screams of people. Just in extreme pain.
I'm also bloodied, so does that mean I get +2 to damage also?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, what I'm gonna do...
Don't forget your regen, since you're all the way...
I did, I got it too.
You went up to 17.
Yeah. Yay! I'm gonna do some drugs, kids.
Oh no.
What's the drug, kids?
You're gonna do Hawkeye, sure.
And so there's that. I'll put that down to 0 because I only bought 1.
Sure.
I'll leave it in my inventory though because I'm probably gonna buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw kunai at everything. Everything meaning the 3
You're action pointing then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm action pointing to throw the kunais.
Yep. So you crit on a 15, which does mean auto hit as well, even though that probably wouldn't count.
Yeah, wouldn't normally hit.
Yeah.
I
so
crit.
You don't crit on the last one.
I don't crit on the last one. We'll do top to bottom for hits.
You know what's really funny? That's a 19 and a 19 and then a 4.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
No,
so add the extra damage for the first 2 for critting.
Oh.
And I'm guessing it's from top to bottom, right?
Yeah, top to bottom.
Cool.
So 1 for the top one.
9 on this one. It just basically deflects off of the armor because it hasn't. The section hasn't even been hit yet. But this one, you actually get a fleshy noise on the second one.
That one is the one I was going to say as well.
The lethal strike, sure.
And then I guess I just roll it again because crit.
Oh my god.
And I could have used River Rat's Gambit, but you can't after you've already rolled, so rip.
Yeah, so, oh my god, this is a lot of damage. Okay, so 14, 20, 9, 10. So...
That's 30 damage from all the...
Yeah, 30 fucking damage. So you just get this really meaty noise. And it can't pull this segment into the ground, so it just kind of writhes in pain. And all of the bodies inside scream in agony.
And
for nightmare fuel.
And then I disappear.
Nice. Okay, so it is now the lair turn. So let's see what it does. 2. So its tail is now fully charged.
Great.
Sorry for your loss, Izzy.
Benedict's turn. Izzy's got a turn.
Oh, you know what? I'll actually be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Funnily enough, you're the only one in 30 squares, I think, Noah.
I mean, actually, yeah, it'll be after I reappear. I can't reappear anywhere outside of the 30 squares because I didn't hit the middle, last segment.
So Benedict moves over here, and he can't do anything. And then Val, your turn. How many bounce pads you can jump on?
Just probably 1. I'll blast.
Blast the tail. Ooh. 17 points of chunky damage plus the d6, so 21. That thing is fucked up. It doesn't like that at all.
I can't do it again. I wish I could do it again. And I'll just fucking come over here.
So you stepped on the right bounce pad, went to the right.
Yeah,
Yep.
so item interaction, pick up this bomb.
Sure. Yeah, you're outside of 30.
I will not be able to get outside of 30 no matter what I do.
Minor action, curse
I could-
that body segment.
Yeah, they're all cursed, remember?
I thought I missed.
No, I let you use it. So they're all cursed.
So they're all cursed.
Every 5 parts is cursed.
Cool. So then that's it.
Cool. Now it's this thing's turn. Ooh! So if I roll a 6 on a d6, I get to choose what action it takes on this turn. I think I'm going to charge its head. So its head is now also fully charged.
And we have no idea where it went.
Oh, fuck.
Dragonborn's turn. Dragonborn is like... Gotta move over here, I guess. This is where it was last. And then it's going to be Orana's turn.
Oh, balls. Okay,
These two Sunwalkers manning the carronade are fucked up. Like, really fucked up.
Well, 1, 2,
I mean, they could choose to
3,
move.
4, 5, 6. Whatever. Probably fine, right? Oh fuck yeah! I can heal this guy because it's a close burst 5 for the healing spirit. All right, the guy who's not which of the two is the more ouched?
They're both equally ouched.
Okay, then the guy on the left.
The left guy getting a full surge +6.
Full surge +6.
He's looking a lot healthier now. He's not even... he is still bloodied, just barely, though.
Also, these two get to make saving throws.
Ooh! Does that... No, that doesn't do anything. It was cool, though. Does this guy get a d6 back, or no? Isn't that... Yeah, so d6 him.
It's fine, guys. It goes up to 2d6 next level.
So it is the tail's turn. And it does have to use its action, even if nothing is in range of it. But actually, everything's in range of it, because the first part hits everything on the map. So against Will, I rolled so low. 16 against Will.
16 against
How's everyone's Will?
My Will, I think, is higher than that.
20.
20, yep.
A fat 20.
It's 16 against Will.
Mine is 16, but I'm also...
My Will is higher than that. Someone's knocking my door.
17 Will.
Disappeared.
17? Yeah, so it doesn't hit anything. So it rattles, and then it slams the ground, and just this colossal 30 square shockwave just gets sent out, hitting anything that would have been in range. But unfortunately, nothing is in range for it. And then that ends its turn. And the head will reappear once I go to the GM layer and move it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just moving the head.
No, we're currently in the worst spot because the 15-foot laser can hit us, and also them in front of us if he spawns there.
Oh, no.
If it spawns here. Nope, that can still hit us though. Depending on the range.
Yes, it's global. You finally got the ability to walk, and now it's gonna make you lose your legs.
I can use my tentacles as legs, don't worry.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, he did a huge kind of loop under the ground. He's really angry, so he's moving a lot faster now that his armor's been chipped off all over the place.
I'm gonna throw the bombs at it.
The section that's right in front of you, Isabel, is unarmored.
There you go.
Uh,
It chose this life.
it did. Well, not really. It was actually just kind of minding its own business, and then this guy showed up.
Shit! I have to appear over there now.
Okay. So it comes up, and yes, the head now with its full charge, it's like straight up Godzilla-esque, right?
I'm glad I'm not over there.
Fire in my bull.
Yeah, it fires this huge beam that's going to be hitting Pebbles, both of the Sunwalkers, Arana, and Nami.
Oh god, you got hit.
So this is
Potentially get
again
hit twice.
Yeah.
this is against reflex.
Please no die.
Wait.
And that's a 28.
Nat
No.
28. Wait.
Oh no.
So
I'm in danger.
it's gonna do 39 points of poison damage. This outright kills this guy. And this guy goes down. Pebbles is dead.
Yeah, so that's
So feedback damage plus 38.
How much damage was it?
It's 38. 38 points of poison damage.
5 plus half my level. So 8
I have
damage.
negative 15 health.
Okay, Nami's down.
15.
Nami at least did not do the big die.
You hope I don't.
You're just down. At least you didn't outright die. This first Sunwalker literally got vaporized. Like, he's literally gone.
So
His
38.
body is gone. Yeah,
So-
38 plus whatever the feedback damage you took was.
Down to 9.
Yeah. You're still standing. You're just everything in that beam except for Arana went down or disappeared.
I was just like,
Arana covered in like this pink, like
is that
burn. Just
Oh, but Nami is still regenning. No, it doesn't work while she's unconscious.
not while unconscious. Yeah.
that-
Okay, so it is Go's turn. Go looks over and goes, shit.
I'm glad I wasn't in that beam.
He's gonna run over here and he's gonna use his daily to heal Nami for a healing surge value.
Okay.
It's still not enough to pick me up.
You are at 0 if you drop.
There's no
below your-
negative.
Yeah, you're at 0, so you heal your full healing surge value and you're up.
I'm 10. I have 10.
That's fine.
You just, I mean, at least you're not down anymore, and
I'm
that's
not
all for
down.
him this turn. Go ahead, Nami. You are no longer incapacitated, and you are alive.
I'm alive.
Slurp a
barely.
healing potion.
chug, chug, chug.
Chug.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
really good
minor
idea.
action, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's minor action to chug a healing potion. It's exactly 10 HP.
You still burn a healing surge.
Yes, you still burn a healing surge.
I clicked that's the wrong button. Why am I in the Twitch site?
Yes, you did just leave the roll 20. It's okay. Get
I
back in
somehow
here.
ended up in the Twitch site. Oh well. I'm gonna.
So the carronade, by the way, is currently unloaded and unmanned.
I'm not gonna man it. I'm not gonna man it. I'm gonna go use the cannon.
Sure.
This one.
Yep,
Or
the
they just
jump
leave
pad.
the-
So yeah, you can just land anywhere between the two over there. Yeah.
I'll land here.
Sure.
Tail, head,
Sure. Shocky shock.
chakalaka. Where's my powers? There's my powers. Arc lightning, go.
Ugh.
No.
How have you rolled like sub 10? Like
I've
for
been.
base roll on like everyone except the
Welcome
first
to my
couple.
life. I've been good this
I-
round.
Is
I've
this
given
for
it to
real?
you.
That's a 2. Yeah, you rolled a 2. That's plus 9. That's
I've been
the
consistently rolling 2. No more, no less 2.
there's an 8, a 2, a 2, a 9, and a 3. And a 9. You have
Yeah.
you have yet to roll over 10 this encounter. Anything else on your turn?
I better get a 69 roll somewhere soon.
Nice.
Probably not.
So Fleshy Part's gonna fire some smoke bombs over at Benedict and Go. Yeah, that's hitting.
Can I make a engineering on the screaming body that's currently on the tail?
There's no screaming bodies on the tail. It's on the fleshy middle part.
Can I do it on that?
Yeah, sure. I did already tell you guys kind of what the deal is with that, but
We can always learn something new.
yep. So 22. Yeah. So these are living people, and they are being killed.
Yep.
Very slow.
Benedict is nearly down again from that poison, and Go is still really healthy.
Ugh.
As another poison cloud gets put up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Go do more.
Oh, also, sorry, because Val is within range. Also, you picked this bomb up, right? Boom. Val's within range. It's gonna do its farty move. Against Fort, it rolled a 20. It's good this move can't crit.
Literally, without fucking dead.
So 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 8. 22 points of poison damage, Isabel.
Okay.
And you are in a poison cloud.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what it does.
Okay.
Flare actions. 4. I think that's make another cloud. Yep, it's going to create a smoke cloud. It's going to put it over where Haru is.
Can you put a
Actually,
cloud
no,
on there?
it's
So I'm gonna 100% forget that there's a cloud there.
Oh, don't worry. I'll mention it at the start of your turn.
I'm also not there right now, so.
Yeah, no. It's going to
Oh wait,
put
does
the
that
cloud
count as
down
being
here.
hit?
Yeah, it does.
How big is the cloud?
Treat its segment as the cloud. So basically, 4 inch. If you're within 4 squares of this
4 squares.
model.
That's really far. Okay.
Yeah.
So then never mind.
And then
Actually, I have a question.
Yep.
When I go down and back up, do I still keep regen?
Yeah. It's still on him, right?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
until
so.
the end of the encounter.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it doesn't-
it does until the end of the encounter. So yeah, you're fine. It just doesn't regen while you're down. So it's Benedict's turn. Benedict has to make an endurance check.
At least that's what I remember you
he
saying the first time
succeeds.
around.
And then he's going to, while coughing and hacking from the smoke, get over here, start loading the gun and turning it around.
True hero.
And then Val, it is your turn.
So you also like skipped my turn in there.
Oh,
Totally did.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
think you just clicked twice. Okay, I
I
got.
must have, yeah.
I'm assuming the top and the bottom still correlate to the top and the bottom over there. There was no weird body shenanigans.
What do you mean?
Like, sorry, like the top and bottom segments there are the same that were top and bottom over here.
Yeah, they're the same ones. I have the damage listed. So the most damaged one is this one right here.
Yeah, because I have to teleport to the top, next to the top or middle ones. So
Mhm.
I will do that. And minor action, I'll chug a healing potion.
Chug.
Are you gonna stab it?
And I'm gonna fucking stab it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do real stabby stab.
Stabby hours. You're still under Hawkeye, so 15 is a crit.
That is not a 15.
That's a 9.
Second
The
one.
second one is too bad. It's oh no, that is the D6. So add an extra D6 to that. So 11.
I guess I'll do that too. But rip.
So 6,
6.
10, 11. So 22 plus an extra D8 from Flourish because you crit.
Yeah. Fuck.
So it's 20. It's 24. 24 points of damage. Still really meaty slice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is Val's turn. Sorry about that, Izzy.
It's fine. It's fine. So is it the top of the turn that's the cloud, or is it end of turn?
It's top of the cloud, so make an endurance check.
So you did
First save
forget.
is really low. I only forgot because that time Noah had to make me roll it
That's
back.
fair.
You do succeed. The DC was 10.
Okay, cool. throw bomb.
At the fleshy segment that has no armor on it?
Yeah, the one right in front of me with it. That's guaranteed
That's
hit.
20 d10 damage because it is unarmored.
Oh,
heck.
imagine it being able to crit when it's not armored, but I can't. 40.
123 damage. This bomb, you couldn't have thrown it into a better spot. It just goes like straight into one of those vents, and it's just like a geyser of like.
It's only a little bit above average. Is the funny thing.
20 above average. That's like top.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
top 40%, I guess.
Yeah. So it's just so fucked up. It is not enjoying it.
I can't grab and throw.
You used a move. You've used a action to throw, so you only have a minor and an item interaction. So no.
Yeah.
You can use
in that particular case, actually, then I'm just gonna fucking
walk straight off the field.
Maybe. Yeah.
Isabel,
yeah.
game.
I'm surprised you don't just like double bounce pad.
I mean,
because you could top bounce pad to get all the way on the other side of the map with Nami.
No, I'd rather not be with Nami because they have AoE. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it's the furthest from all the
if one of you goes
Is
down
it actually the
and
furthest? I feel like this is further.
If you walk 6 square... Oh, there?
It's further that way.
Yeah, it's further that way. It's definitely further to the left. I was going to say, if you walk straight off the field, it's definitely not the furthest.
Well, I also wanted to be able to hit it next turn, but I can just move and hit it, so it's not a big deal.
So just up there?
Yeah.
Cool. And then it's got a D6 action. Ooh, 5. That is a tremor. It's going to tremor both Go and the Benedict. It's going to knock them prone.
Poor Benedict, he just wanted to reload the cannon.
He's still reloading the cannon. He's just doing it basically underneath the cannon. So now it's the Dragonborn's turn, and he's going to run over here and help. So they're going to actually have it loaded on Benedict's next turn. Arana, make an endurance check.
Yep.
You were poisoned. -1 to all of your checks and attacks.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your pebbles.
If you were to interact with the cannon this turn, you could fire it. Benedict chose to reload the rockets, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, is it standard to interact, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, then I will minor slam a healing potion.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit, I could have done that.
Go ahead if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm glad I grabbed 5 because I only have.
Good thing I bought those 15.
And then firing the rockets on this is plus 15 to hit. It's basically got its own to hit.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Aiming at the head, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah. Please, 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 please.
You hit, and against flesh, this is 30 d10 fire damage, plus a flat 20.
Oh my god!
As you just unload
1, 2,
the carronade.
Perfect. Or 4 nat ones. Only 3 10s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That is above average.
Yeah, still above average.
10,
Well,
10 above half.
This shot is so meaty that you actually unhinge its jaw, and it can't close its mouth anymore. You just pelt it with rockets. The tail turn. It can use its cone attack on either Nami or Val. So I'm just going to roll it at random. So it's going to be Val. And it's going to be against reflex. It's going to be
how much is regen 2? Just 2 points, right?
Yep, just 2 points. 21 to hit, is he? Reflex.
It might not.
Okay, roll the d4.
Fuck.
2. So it's 19 against reflex. So it still hits?
Wait, 19 against reflex?
Yeah, because... Oh, sorry. Did I say 21?
Was it 21 the first time?
Okay. Yeah, 21. Minus 2. It's 19.
Oh, don't. It's not -2. It's I get +2, isn't it? So that's what confused me.
It's
minus 2.
because of the way 4E works. You're not adding 2 to an AC value. You're just subtracting 2 from its hit roll.
Okay, then I was just confused because I thought it was like 5E.
No.
I mean, it's efficient. It's effectively the same thing. Does concealment work for reflex and stuff like that?
As long as it's a ranged attack, yeah.
Okay, then it doesn't hit.
Yeah, so it just all the like dust and stuff just kind of misses you, and
notably it misses by 1.
So this is where I have to start making rolls for this, and again they'd be like box of doom rolls. It failed. It is fleeing. So it takes all of its movement to get over here with its head. This piece is over here. So while it is fleeing, it only takes 1 action on any given turn.
Because the rest of it is to flee?
Yeah. So it's going to try and paralyze Nami.
Oh, Lord.
20 versus will.
It might not hit.
Sure, roll the d4.
Oh,
3, so 17 versus will.
Yeah.
So does it hit? 17?
That's 20.
Oh, your will is... Wait, what's your will?
17.
17? Okay, so it ties then. It ties. So that means it does paralyze. You're immobilized. But it doesn't attack. So Go's turn. Go is going to... he's not really sure what he's going to do. I think he's going to run over here, and he's going to use Flame Strike on the head as it's trying to get away. So he does super hit, and that's going to be a lot of fire damage here. So, okay, so that's like 58 points of fire damage here. Yeah, that like melts part of its left eye out of its socket. It's just not holding up well. Nami, it is your turn. You can't move, but you're free to do anything else.
Do it, tail, head, go.
Tail, head, go.
That's a
You did it!
I did it. It's minimum
Boom!
damage.
14 points. Both of them meaty hits.
That's minimum
Flesh.
damage?
Yeah, minimum damage.
Jeez.
But flesh is just kind of sloughing off of its bones at this point. It's not holding up well. This part is going to fire shots. It is so afraid of that cannon. Oh yeah, make your saving throw. ++. Yeah, you're good.
Works.
So it's going to make 2 shots, one at Arana and one at Benedict because they're manning the cannon. It's going to hit with like a 28.
I'll trigger the reaction on Benedict.
Sure, it's 15.
Wait, no, I can't. It's a once per encounter. Never mind.
Sure, it's 15 points of damage, which keeps Benedict at 2 HP.
I'm at 6.
Cool. And then Haru, it is your turn.
Nice.
Arc Lightning is a cantrip style thing, right?
What's
Still
up?
got the Hawkeye.
What's up, Izzy?
Arc Lightning is a cantrip, right? Like basically it's the
it's an at-will.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Well,
Mark,
I believe they have cubed you. Nami has Electromancer, right? Which lets you get extra damage. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah, from every roll now at once.
Mm-hmm.
Mark.
What's up?
So I still have Hawkeye. With Hawkeye, how far would I be able to throw my kunai with the range doubled and with how big this dude is?
One.
Very far.
Like, can I throw it and hit the head?
Yeah.
Cool. I will do that.
Kunai? You're not going
Or
to
actually, wait, no, I don't have enough energy to throw 3 again. Never mind. I can't do the vanishing thing yet. Okay, no, I'm just gonna walk up and hit this dude.
Sure.
Mark, I re-rolled it to see if I could higher. It's still a 1. It doesn't matter.
Oof! Ow!
You're just gonna chop into this segment. This segment's really buggered up. Noah, why did you? Oh, river rats. Oh, and is that a crit?
Yeah.
That's a crit.
So I roll it again, I guess.
Oh my god! I'm letting you do the math here.
Okay.
You might destroy this segment.
5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 16. Oh, I get to re-roll the Kusarigama number again, which I think is just a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 3. Does the 20 versus AC hit too, or no?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay, plus 3 plus D10. Oh, I didn't roll it. Shit. Math is hard. / roll this thing.
44. You collapse the rib cage, and this part is broken.
Does that count as a pact boon for me or nah?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It
Nice.
cannot move this component anymore. It is stuck.
Rip.
Yay.
Yes,
Also, I'll just roll this here. Whenever a component of the body dies, it takes /R 15d12 damage to every other component on its body. It's 114 more damage.
That's really above average. Jesus.
15d12.
No, it's not.
120 plus 60. That's 180 would be normal. It's reasonably above.
Yeah.
The entire armor on this body part collapses.
Is it?
The one that
And-
I'm pinging.
Does that mean it does the roll again for the 15d12?
No. When the whole body part breaks, it takes that damage. This was just all of its armor is broken off now. The only part that is still armored is this one up here. Everything else is just really fucked up. Cool. Yeah, you fucking collapsed that thing. You can see squirming bodies in the flesh.
So I guess the thing I wanted to ask is no longer relevant.
What's up?
I wanted to basically ask, so these things don't come here very often. Would it not have been better to let it go back and be like, oh, this area is dangerous to the rest of them? But I guess it's not relevant now because it's dead.
It's unlikely that there's more than one. You know what I mean? Like this is probably the only one
on this plane.
Yeah.
How long does it take for it to grow up fully?
These things, no one really knows. They've only been spotted so infrequently that
nobody really knows.
Presumably a very long time. It's also not fully dead. It's just that segment is fully destroyed.
Yeah, but it can't move anymore, so it no longer can run away.
That's correct.
So it doesn't. My idea is no longer relevant.
I guess its front 2 segments could still move around.
Yep.
Yeah, but it can't get away. Is my statement.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's the thing. Is that it can't run away. It can still
charge on the tail. And then Benedict's turn. Benedict has to. If he fails this check, he goes down.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Dude, he hasn't rolled lower than a 17 on these endurance checks, and he's got a high con.
Benedict, can I have your rolls, please? Thank you.
So he's going to get up from prone, and he's going to start using his action to load the cannon. He's going to look at you. Do you want the rockets, Arana, or do you want the cannonball?
The rockets.
The rockets. Okay, so he starts loading the rockets. Val.
I also suggest to him that he stand here.
Oh no, you were standing in melee when you cut that thing down, right? I need to. This is against reflex.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, okay. So 20 hits your reflex or no?
It's writhing.
Nope.
7. No, cool. You're good. It's not even that it's writhing. It's just that the part collapses and just sends dust and just debris everywhere around it. But you're good.
Is there still the poison around it though?
It is slowly dissipating, but you will have to make an endurance check. Just one for me.
Okay.
You're good.
Cool.
Movement to jump pad over here.
Sure.
Grab a bomb.
Sure.
2 movement. Rest of movement.
I'm gonna try and tally up how much damage we've done so far to it.
You
Go for
can't.
it. What can I do with the minor action? I don't know. What can I? There's nothing left to do with a minor action. I think.
Slurp a Go-Gurt.
I'll go back up.
Taking damage.
Grab the bomb and then I'll go back up.
Sure.
Almost
You still have an action to shoot, right?
No. It was
Why not?
action to move.
Why not just move to move?
Because I needed to move to
Oh,
get
you
to the
needed
jump
to
pad and then
movement?
move to the thing.
Okay. Gotcha. So it's gonna get another charge of something. Oh no, it's gonna knock some people prone. It's gonna target the same group of people and knock the Dragonborn and the Benedict prone again. And then the Dragonborn's gonna get up and he's also gonna help. So now the cannon is fully loaded and he's gonna turn it for the head because he's noticed that you really liked shooting it in the head.
They're gone for the head, and we are.
And then it's gonna be your turn, Arana.
I'm gonna
Fire.
again ask them why they're standing still in the pink cloud of bad.
To be fair, they haven't had enough movement to get out of it and still get this cannon ready to fire.
Right. Okay. Do I still need to make an endurance?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're kind of wedging yourself. So I'm actually gonna say this guy's gonna move there. He'll still make one for the beginning.
I'm gonna fire the cannon
Yep.
at the brain. Still D20 plus 15.
Yep. And you know the damage. That hits.
No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. only 3 ones.
So I need to roll a few dice back here because that's enough damage to trigger skull break.
14 that's 14 less than last time.
It did not save. You collapse its skull with that shot. It is dead. The
Yay.
whole body flops to the ground. Yes, you get all the charges if you want, Isabel. And it with a loud kind of sigh just slumps into the ground. Just its skull completely concaved by these explosives.
At the end of this
And
encounter,
10
I'd like to
shots.
burst the thing to gain 10 HP.
Sure. You have slain it. These clouds will slowly kind of fade away. People obviously get out of them if they can.
Me, IRL.
Oops, didn't want to destroy that.
I'm gonna walk over to the head, though.
Sure thing.
So there's people in there?
There are
Oh,
people in the fleshy part.
That's true, actually. I guess I'll try and, like, I don't know, cut them
Oh,
out.
also, this Sunwalker has made
Oh yeah.
one saving throw and he's failed 2. Arana, would you like to heal him?
Yeah, I'll throw a heal at it. A heal
Okay.
check at him because I don't have any. Unless I can just jam the Go-Gurt down his throat and be like, healing surge!
He's good. Oh, thank you. I'm alive. How's my friend? You just see 2 boots.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, but as you can see,
Well, as the fact that you can't see them.
That dude always said he wanted to go out in a bang.
Blaze of glory.
yeah, well,
In a puff of smoke.
In a puff of smoke, that's it.
At least he got his wish.
But yes, he's okay. You save that Sunwalker. The other ones are fine. Go took like next to no damage that whole fight. Benedict nearly died twice that fight.
That's how fights go.
Nami and Arana both got very low.
I went down.
Oh,
Val
Nami
was
went
fine
down.
that fight. I didn't even use a
Haru
potion.
did not go down, but I
Haru
did
did not.
use
It
2
was
of my
close.
potions.
Yeah. Val used one.
No,
I
I
was
didn't.
very
I
close to
specifically
going
did
down.
not.
I'm gonna slurp another potion just so that I don't die if we hit a rocky bit of the road.
Yeah.
No, but don't forget you can burst your own thing for 10 HP.
Yeah, just burst your buff for 10. Everyone can burst their buff for 10.
And it doesn't burn a healing surge.
I want to take a piece of this monster.
Sure, what are you looking for?
What is, like, really interesting?
Well, it has just massive fangs. 2 of its eyes are intact, the center one and the right one. There are literal people squirming around in this segment over here. There's really interesting stone beads in the rattle. There's lots of cool parts that you could grab.
Wait, did you say that there's stone beads inside the rattle?
Stone beads.
Yeah.
Can I stick the bomb onto the rattle to just try to make it explode open?
On the rattle?
That would make
it's
sense,
already
right?
It's already broken open.
Oh yeah, then
like,
whatever.
The beads you can just like grab basically. They're really big. They are like 35-pound fucking rocks. Like they are huge.
Yeah, that's not a bead.
Take a tooth.
It's a bead to it.
I'm gonna take a tooth.
Like a tooth, sure. So
the tooth is like the size of you. What do you mean?
It's hard to like wrench out of there, but there are some smaller fangs near the back that you can get out that are like short sword sized. You could make a short sword out of it.
Speaking of sword, did I ever give the charm sword to Haru?
I would make the assumption.
I assumed I had it. I just didn't have a good time to use the ninja toe.
There was actually something else I wanted to give you, Haru. And it was I want to give you an item that I never use. And it's probably much better on you because you're good at this. It's the chime of opening.
The what? Oh, charm of opening?
Mm-hmm.
What?
This is what it does.
Oh, fancy. Plus 10 to thievery. That makes my thievery plus 22.
Yeah. It's a daily.
I'm gonna steal some real expensive shit with that.
You can steal a nice glass.
I'll share with you.
So Nami got a cool fang. Val and Haru, you're over by the body that's still squirming because there are living.
Yeah, we're cutting people out. I
was gonna try and cut people out.
Yeah, so let's get. It's gonna be tough because they seem to actively be dying now. So let's get some checks. What do you guys think for skill checks would be good here?
I'd say like medicine or like medicine or thievery.
Medicine, thievery, or hell, I'd even take like streetwise.
I can vomit some heal rolls as well.
I was gonna say, so I'd probably do thievery for cutting them out, and then something like healing for actually stabilizing people.
Right now, like you don't need to stabilize any right now. It's just that they're suffocating inside of the skin. So, but yeah. So with a 26, a 15, and a 19, let me double check how many I had in this snake. It was 4d20 people. So nice. 23, 5. Okay, so there's 40 people in this. And with the 26, the 15, and the 19, you get 38 out, and the rest
the last
stop moving before they get out. But yeah, these people are all just like, they've got nothing with them. They're just...
Well, put them back then.
Yeah.
We'll close the gap.
No, I assumed they'd be,
Yeah, they're all like, it looks like they...
Hey, go!
Any amount of time.
What should we do with all these people?
I mean, did you save them? Are they alive?
Most of them are alive.
Yes.
That's really impressive.
But, like, there's still a lot of corpses in there.
No, there's 2.
But like,
I thought not a lot.
4d20.
Yeah, wasn't it 46? Isabel? I thought I said 46 and you got 38.
No, you said 40, I heard.
Oh, did I?
I thought I heard 46.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I heard 40. That's what I noted down, but
I guess there's not that many people. It's still not that many people. It's pretty impressive we got as many as we did.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a very big wagon.
How far are we from the place, anyways, from the city?
Well, it was like a 45-minute wagon ride, so like a 2.5-hour walk through a scorching desert, and none of these people are clothed, and they're probably starving. So I'm gonna go with.
How long has the one been here? Anyways, no, it doesn't matter.
We will bring back about 20 if I don't move the carronade, and then
Just come back for the rest. They can rest in
Wait,
the fucking
can
shadow
I
of the
use my
corpse.
crystal ball to try and contact someone who's still in the city? Like Val's family that we were staying with?
yes, absolutely, you could do that. So
To
who
try
would you
and,
like to?
halfway.
Yeah, just contact one of family members, or what are you gonna say to them exactly?
That we managed to save some people from the body snatcher in the desert, but they're in very poor condition. We need you to go to someone who can help us and try to send them. Because I assume someone who can help us will know where the body snatcher was because they will be in the know. So they need to send people and supplies to help us immediately.
We honestly
Got
just
it.
need another wagon, perhaps some blankets
Yeah.
and some food.
Are you
Wagon
able to
points.
communicate with the glass ball since it can't pass through messages? They can't see it.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a scry, so you can't.
I thought it was one-way communication. What was the thing that did that?
I think Nami has a spell.
Nami has a spell.
Is it one way or is it two way?
It's one way.
Yeah, so that's
I thought
probably
it
what
was
you're
one way.
thinking of. Oh, it's two way?
Is wind 2-way?
Once you complete the method, the wind travels.
Yeah, no, it just conveys the message. So yours is one way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be what you're thinking of, but.
But I guess you could use paper sending, and you know that it wouldn't take very long.
Oh, we're back.
Sure.
Isabel.
Sure.
Yeah. So use
send
paper
the
sending.
message.
Yeah. So you'll send the message, and they will get it within about 15 minutes as Go gets 20 of the people moving back.
So just
towards
need
town.
a wagon for 18 plus the party.
Yeah. So they and after about the 45 minutes.
Well, I was also going to
Maybe
say
an
I'll
hour.
go over to Nami and like examine the head and be like, "That's a nice fang you got there. Think there's any more of them in there?"
Yes.
There's lots of them in there.
Yeah, and I'd also like to take a fang.
Sure.
And I guess its eyeballs are too big.
I mean, yeah, they're.
I can always use more eyes.
I can always use more eyes.
Here, Val can help you carve one out if we're allowed to use Streetwise for it.
For the eye, because Streetwise, I was thinking in the sense of like being able to help people in need.
Okay.
But definitely, like, is there survival? There's survival, right?
No.
I would say it'd be like, again, my thoughts for this was literally like heal or like the sleight of hand one, so thievery, and then that's it.
Athletics, strength.
Maybe
no,
nature.
No. You need finesse to cut an eye out without blowing it up. Yeah,
like,
I would say nature or thievery is good enough for me.
Do you want me to throw the nature at it?
Yeah, I mean my nature's garbage. I'll roll thievery instead.
30 nature, yeah.
Arana,
you get that center eye out in pristine condition, like this big orb that's like
okay. Let me
as
get back
big
to the
as one of you.
get back to the note page. Okay, so
now listen, you can't transport this eye. This eye is person sized. So you can't transport it, but you have removed it from the socket effectively.
I'm just like, wait, we could transport it. If they're getting a wagon for 30 people, then yeah.
If they're getting a wagon for whatever you said number of people.
Yeah, I said, so it's 18 plus the party, so there'll be more. I'd assume the capacity would be 30 people.
So harvested center eye, a fang, and
2 fangs. We've got 2 fangs now, because Noah took one as well for Haru.
Fangs. And saved how many people?
38.
Did you want to take any rocks from the rattle?
Rattle rock?
Yeah,
Ooh, rattle
sure.
rock.
And then he walked away. Rattle, rattle.
Just take one.
Yeah.
They're heavy, but they're carryable in one hand.
35 pounds.
Yeah.
One piece of snake rattle.
Val will hold on to the dynamite.
Also, not to,
Just gonna pocket it.
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
I mean, it is Ghost.
He's gone.
He's not gonna ask about it though. Yeah, he's gone. You got a satchel of dynamite. Make sure you list that it's a sticky satchel of
Okay,
dynamite.
sticky satchel of dynamite.
Sticks to your bag. Oh no. Also, you still had the gun.
Yeah, but I
could've
can't use
shot
the
it.
gun efficiently. What?
Now
Wait,
she's just
where'd you
gonna
go?
blow someone to pieces in our next encounter.
Would anyone like to make some investigation checks on any specific parts?
Perception. I'd kind of like to look at the tail
Sure.
because that caused me a bunch of issues. F.
It's
I know all these skill checks I've been making
What roll?
recently. I haven't rolled above a 10.
What can I roll? For the
perception or just perception because there's no investigate, right?
Nah.
It's just perception.
19. And where are you investigating? Which
that's the
segment?
accidental click, and of course I got the one with full of eyes. I guess.
The body part, like this one?
Unless we found everything there, then
No one has investigated any section other than the tail, and Noah just
We
saw.
just
So you investigate. So if you actually look in deeper, you can see that there are some things that these people had that didn't get like digested by the snake. So you find 695 gold
Jesus Christ.
nice.
because the gold couldn't be digested by the snake. You find 2 like bracers with runes on them. And you find what was it? Some kind of like metal cross.
All right.
It seems as though it is meant to be held upside down, though.
what happened if I held it upside down when I
No, nothing. It's just the. It seems as though that the handle is made so that you hold the cross in an upside down way instead of right side up. It's
I'll
a bit awkward
identify
to
these
hold
when
right
I
side up.
can, when I'm outside the body.
Yeah. So it is Arcana checks on. So it's an Arcana check on the runes, but it's a religion check on the cross.
I'll cross religion.
I'm really good at both, but
I will choose to bullshit that roll.
You got him.
You only need a 20 to get it there, Gun.
23.
Yeah, I got him.
We'll start with the rune,
Yeah.
the runic gloves or gauntlet. Bracers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Word.
So these are spellcasters' bracers, and basically what they do is they have a daily power that lets you automatically hit with a spell and then cast the spell again. So any implement attack, it lets you double it once daily.
I'm
Double
gonna keep
cast.
that.
And then the cross is a divine implement, but it doesn't. You're not really sure what it's for because it seems to be magic in some way, but in a way that you're not certain of. Like even with that high of a religion check.
So it was bracers of doodling.
Double.
What is it called? The bracers?
Bracers of spellcasting. Or dual casting, rather.
Ooh.
Bracers of dual casting. That's what they're called.
Bracers dual casting, and this is upside down cross with handle.
Yep. And you do know though with that religion check is that it is an implement that would be owned by someone who follows the god Morris.
Ah.
Implement of... Okay.
So if you were to go to someone who knows something about that, you would be able to get more information on it. But as it stands, you don't know enough about it.
Morals himself.
You could. One of the cheapest places to go to.
I wonder why.
And yeah.
That's all the loot you get, and your cart does show up after the prerequisite 45 minutes. Does anyone have rations they can share with the people?
I mean, because we never have to actually eat them, I have all my rations from the beginning of the game.
My rations, so I'll share.
Sure. Benedict does have
Guess
some as well.
I'll just remove all of them now and have to put a note to buy more.
That works. I know that your cart is full of rations for the trip. I made you guys buy them.
So we'll be pretty set as long as we just get back to that.
But yeah, the cart shows up.
Only thing I'd say is there's any sort of poison background that would help me glean any info if there's any use to the rattle beads.
So for the beads,
No, all right, Alex, stop. This is fantasy creature. Stop trying to real world logic.
I know that that's not how rattlesnakes rattle.
Yes.
Gun. Don't worry.
Okay.
I don't need you to tell me.
Same, but like fantasy boy.
Keep in mind, this is like a rock snake, so
it's also like big boy.
I'm gonna give bracers of the duel to Val. Since
Val, dual casting bracers to Val.
Yes.
What do they do? I wasn't paying attention.
So they are arm slot. I think it's arm, right?
That's where bracers go.
Rip.
Because you got the gauntlet. You got.
You just got. Oh, okay.
These ones, they have a daily ability that says once per day. When you cast a spell, you can force it to hit even if it missed, and then dual cast it, fire it again.
Does the second one also hit?
No, the second one is a roll.
Okay.
That's its daily effect, and I think I had it with a passive effect as well, but I don't have it with me, so I will have to
Illusionist bracers?
think of it.
What's it called?
It's very similar to that.
What was it called?
Bracers of
You were
dual
right.
casting.
Illusionist bracers is the item from 5e, but these are bracers of
No,
dual
I'm
casting.
thinking illusionist bracer is the item from Magic.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the same.
It's that one. The thing is, illusionist bracers are way more broken in 5e.
Yeah. What's this called?
It's called bracers of dual casting.
Thank you.
Haha.
On him since you already have gauntlet gloves.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me particularly.
I think it would be more useful either way on me since I have more spells that can be really nice.
You have more damage and more spells, so it probably would be better on you.
Yep.
So yeah, just keep them.
But to balance the party, it could be better on you too.
It doesn't matter. It essentially evens out on
on me.
Yeah.
Good one.
It evens out on Val is essentially just an action point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Whereas it makes me have, some kind of utility in combat besides buffs.
Quick question: does it make it? Does it make them fail the effect if it has an effect?
Yes.
Fail the saving throw.
Oh, that might be better on my daily.
It's not that there's a saving throw. It's that you automatically hit, right?
Wait, does that work on my daily? Can I stack that?
Which one? Spiders?
What? No, the other one. It doesn't work on spiders.
Yeah, it does work on spiders.
It doesn't make sense to work on spiders. Does that mean I just get 4?
Yeah.
But what do you mean? Then the auto hit doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the auto hit doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But you get to double cast.
You get 2 casts of the spell.
I mean, to be honest, it's probably better to, if it's one big boss, it's probably better to dual cast the first one. The first.
Oh yeah,
anyways.
the huge damage one that also does ongoing damage.
Yeah, because in that particular case, it also means that I only have to hurt someone once for it.
You know what? I was about to say I want you to have to stab someone.
I can't imagine that she actually has enough time to even stab someone twice, though.
However, I will make the rule because the first part of it means you automatically hit. That if you do stab someone for it, the second one gets the bonus to hit because it's the one you have to roll for.
I thought it would just be both get the bonus because they're just identical. But the thing is, the first one doesn't. Hit. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still roll it for crit, but like.
Imagine somebody you stabbing somebody twice and you only use one of them because you
And
just want to.
I'm not telling Cube to give it to you, by the way, but I really don't want to have to deal with the confusion of having two Visions of Avarice in play at a time. That would give me a nightmare, and I wouldn't want to have to deal with it.
I would say in that particular case, it's easy enough to just say they go to the closer one.
And also,
true.
I'm not gonna use it on that. I'm gonna use it on sleep. God.
Oh god.
Sleep a bunch of shit. There's lots of good stuff for him.
Yeah.
I'll keep them for now. I'll think of what I can do with these, and then if then if you want, you can ask me.
There's a hilarious thing where it's the gloves I have can't be used by anyone else anyways, because it affects your pact.
Fair enough. So
it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. It depends. We can also swap items before a fight, depending on what the fight is, if we know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll keep. Thing is, the reason why I want to give it to someone is because I have so many fucking magic items.
That's fine. Like it doesn't matter.
My A.
So that investigation on the beads.
Yeah. What do you want to roll? Just roll something that you think is right.
History.
Arcana?
Religion before history. This is a.
Can I see if it's been used previously as magic components?
Sure.
I guess literally.
That's my justification for Arcana.
F.
No, this is a rock.
Oh,
although Val, you know that upon looking at it,
this is a rock.
This is a rock. No, this has very similar aura to the meteor that you guys saw earlier. It's possible that with some kind of chemical infusion, it does glow that bright pink, and it can be used in material components for magic items. Though it's a bit more of a rare commodity than you would expect.
Okay.
So who wants to go get Greg and loot the shit out of this thing?
Just take the entire rattle?
And all the things. I guess I'll do like a check on the thing and see what it could do exactly if I do turn it into a weapon.
Which the rock?
No, the fang.
The fang. The okay, yeah, sure.
Arcana?
Yep, sure. 29, yeah. It would make an incredibly sharp blade. Like it would be potentially in like 5e terms, it would be like a vicious weapon. So the crits are going to be more effective.
Oh my.
Oh.
It's not a venomous creature, so the fangs don't actually have any venom or even like the grooves for injection.
Actually, yeah, I guess I wanted to ask that. Does it have like any liquid I can take?
So the area where the people are do have glands that produce that pink smoke. You would have to make either a heal or nature check on that to remove a few.
They're both the same, so...
You can't remove any safely, so you just would rather not. Although I know someone that does have a high nature check.
Yeah.
Press the button, gun. Ooh, that's actually not very good. 15?
Yeah,
you can get one gland out, and you kind of damage some other ones in the process.
One works. I'll take one.
Mm-hmm. It's not actively producing the pink smoke.
Is there any bits of its like hide lying around?
We're 10 minutes over.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes over, guys. We can we should probably end it here. For the most part, its hide is literally just rock, so there's no reason to pick it up. You just
no magical or anything.
No. But yeah, so I'm good here. We've done some looting. Your cart's on the way. You saved a bunch of Jinzi. Good job.
Ooh, yay. We need to raid somebody.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
It was close.
None of us, anyway.
We can raid the Drake Storm.
Sure, that sounds good. Why does he not show my list anymore?
Right, I need to go find that half of a pauldron before I lose it forever.
So distracted to all the giant X's everywhere.
Apex Legends.
Congrats on killing my giant snake boss.
I'll name. I honestly, I was very tempted to do like I don't know, like a check to see if I can actually make it friendly.
Say night to stream. Good night, stream.
Good night, stream.
Where the fuck?
Good night.
Can I make another roll, Mark?